back to another session of
Candlekeep.
Of
Keep a candle.
Strahd.
We did it.
Nice. First try.
We did it.
Actually the best around. Ain't nobody ever going to keep you down.
Look, if we're Chaos Group, we may as well act like it.
Yeah, why are we the Chaos Group?
True.
Yeah, it's really fucked up.
It's like Karo's dead, like.
Yeah, like this. I think that's the reason why we've had 2 more sessions and we're the same level, because Aqua just hates us. He named us Chaos first. He just hates us.
They had more one-shots though.
Yeah, and they got
That
more
counts.
shit from it.
That's more
They got stuff from it. So they got more compressed levels per session, and they got cool magic items from one shots. All I'm saying is Aqua hates us.
So you're saying they got more levels per level.
I thought they
Yeah.
were low because they had a detective.
Aren't they behind us in levels?
And yeah, it's also because they have a detective who's basically like a cop. So
And also, I know Kara is dead, but your new character basically keeps trying to kill Jujira, so...
No, I don't want to.
To be fair, a desire to kill Jojira is perfectly normal. I think. Let's be real here.
Huh?
He's
Do you
surviving!
trust Jojira? I don't
Leave
trust
it alone!
Jojira.
Diesel secretly wants to kill Jojo.
Do you trust? Listen, do you not remember the conversation we had in the forest?
Yes.
Do you remember? He was undermining me. That's all I'm saying.
I remember agreeing
Oh
with
yeah.
Jojira's like, what did I do?
He undermined
Just give him-
What did
give him
he
a couple-
say? We were...
Give him
right
a
in
couple
front of
zaps.
A's. It was so fucked up.
can't
Right in front of
remember what
A's.
I
Give
don't
him a
remember
couple
what he
stabs.
said, but I just remember agreeing with him. So whatever it was.
I don't remember what he said.
I can't remember what he said we were. It's so funny.
I believe it was, and I quote, "I could kill all of you right now where you stand. Nobody can stop me. My Mechalibian plans are beginning to
Oh
reach
my
fruition."
Oh my god, I don't remember that
Oh
part.
God.
It's a
He
sign.
called us dumb, and we didn't know what word he used, but we knew he was dissing us, so we yelled at him.
And then gusted them. Aggressively.
Amazing.
Oh yeah, recap. As you were, Aqua. Recap.
Yeah, we right. That is what we do at the beginning of these sessions, isn't it? We do recap. Last time in Candlekeep of Annihilation of Strahd Mysteries, you all went over to the city of Tashluda in Chapter 4 of the Candlekeep Being, after taking their extended rest. During the part of the there was just regular long rest. Never mind, not an extended rest. No, wait, no, you also did you finished the latter end of Legion of Iron, huh? So I guess actually we got to start from there. So, inside of Legion of Iron, you went back to Chapter 1, went into the mines and fought Zane and his mechanical creations. You defeated Zane and managed to coerce them, or cooperate with them, into assisting all of you instead. I believe the agreement you made is that Zane would continue working, or seem to feign working, on these mechanical constructs, but have some kind of failsafe to be able to override their instructions as necessary. You exited out, leaving the trolls alive, and had Legion 1 with you, brought it over to the farm where it rapidly slew the Candlekeep, ending the chapter. As you then returned back to Candlekeep, you had a regular long rest, which, as part of Nameless's experiment with Professor Yorgar, brought some fruit, as Echo was able to be expeditiously ejected from Nameless's body, but is now in the form of a centaur, while Nameless now occupies a new body with a new character named Sin, who you all are working alongside. You entered into Chapter 4 of the Candlekeep Being, arrived over in Tashluda, and while you were there, you arrived here at the hideout. While here in the hideout, you also saw 2 things mainly happen. The first is that you were able to bring Bakme back to life. Using your newfound reviving abilities and the diamonds, you were able to bring them back from the dead, of which they seem quite grateful to you about. The second thing that you managed to do was see that Valen was coughing more than they usually were at this point, as they are currently resting on this bench. Many of you have started heading out over into the town of Tashaluda to investigate about the area, while Jojira has stayed behind to watch over Valen. As I believe that encompasses anything? Anybody feel like I left anything out? That was a lot that happened.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
that's more or less what
No
we had.
idea what's going. Wait, is that the alien-looking thing? Is that Sin?
Oh no, that's just here. We don't know what that is.
Roll initiative, fight it.
But yes, that's it.
Sin? But is it still nameless in there?
Yeah,
Theoretically.
it's this. We're still swapping back. It's just Essen took the spot of Echo.
Oh, but you're not nameless anymore. Like
Yeah,
the
right now,
personality.
right now, that's Sin. That's
Yeah,
not
so you're a new person. How can we trust you? You keep changing.
Growl, don't we all keep changing?
No, Growl's always Growl.
uh, Sin just kind of puts up his little inky hands and cries out, "Well, you don't, but it looks like we have the same purpose."
Wait, but do you know who we are? Have you been watching us?
He says, he cries out, "Professor, what's his name? Yorgar?
Yeah.
Filled me in."
Oh, well, what do you do? What are your powers?
Let's see. Oh, I guess. Oh, you weren't here when I described him. So he's like
Something.
it's like an inky sort of blob that's just hovering in the air. Whenever you're close to him, like the area around is darker.
Ah, like a little moon.
Yeah.
Well, not moon, a shower.
And
Thing.
when you when you ask him what he can do, Sin just disappears.
Oh.
Oh, do you have true sight?
Oh, I do actually.
Oh, you do. Okay.
I think.
Wait, what? Okay, so if someone used invisibility in front of something with true sight, would they know that they at least like used invisibility, or would they just look the exact same?
Do you mean blind sight or true sight? Because well, I think
Yeah.
yeah, both.
I have true sight.
Yeah.
I have the other thing.
I've got.
You don't have blind sight?
I don't think so. Do I? I have
What's
dark
giving
vision,
you
true sight, and if I bust out the arm, no, the visage, then I have something else. I don't remember. Then I have the astral sight. I don't have.
I think your Stargazer's Might gives you true sight.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing that gives me.
Oh
true sight.
yeah.
But I don't have. Yeah, I don't think I can see invisible.
Yeah, what is someone looking? What is a person with true sight looking at someone that's invisible? What does it look like?
Nothing. An invisible person can't be seen with true sight. That would require blind sight. True sight lets you see into the ethereal realm, which invisibility is not.
Oh.
I was pretty sure true sight lets you see
I'll be right back.
invisibility.
Yeah, I thought true sight let you see
It
invisibility.
makes
lets-
sense if it
It lets you
did, but
see through
since
illusions
it's
at the
true
very
sight-
least.
You can see invisible creatures and objects. You literally-
Oh well, ignore me. I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
Oh,
True sight
I
does.
remember
Yes.
asking that before. Yeah.
Yeah. So Sin tries to look invisible, but continues to look visible.
Yeah. I
Growl.
don't understand.
Yeah, I guess you don't see anything, but I guess to everyone else, and just kind of disappears.
Can I try to pinch your cheeks?
Excuse you, I also have blind sight. Thank you very much.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, front sight.
To everyone who doesn't have blind sight or what true sight, whatever it is.
Valen pipes up. I can still see them as well.
Nice.
Thank you.
You get a thumbs up. They get a thumbs up. Whatever gender Valen is, I forgot again.
They are a. I don't remember.
They are
They.
They are
They are
they.
they.
They are sand.
They are suspicious. Maybe.
They
True.
are a little sus, to be fair.
So what is this? Can I jump in the pool?
You do. You splash about inside of the water. The area you're in right now here, by the way, is a hideout in the city. There's nobody that kind of passes by this section of the city at all. It's completely inconspicuous.
What would happen if I dunked Lazuli into the water?
I mean, we've
Wait,
seen
Lazuli's not here.
water over in the maroon ship, if you recall.
Oh, yeah.
Lazuli's not here. They don't exist.
Yeah. Oh no.
Lazuli's dead.
Right before my eyes.
You put them in the water and they evaporate.
Oh no. I think
It's
I
like
remember
the-
someone called
It's
Lazuli.
like the raccoon, yeah.
You cotton candy?
Which is a shame because I wanted Lazuli to be here for what I could demonstrate next, which is I got something working. Check it out. Hold on. I'm gonna demonstrate. They're going to miss out on this, but I guess they can.
Wait, no. You have to wait till he's here.
Well, I feel like it's going to get revealed before then, because people are going to start casting spells before then.
Yeah.
It's okay. They'll get to witness it when they arrive. Right themselves. Nobody say anything when it happens, because they can do this now.
Oh, damn.
What is it? Oh, gunshot.
Alright, how do I disable that?
Oh.
You can turn off the sound easily inside of the
No way.
witless bound.
I like that though.
Inside the what?
The same thing where you would where you muted songs. You can also mute sound effects from there too.
I don't remember where I did that. I
It's
shall go
the-
searching.
It is in the singular note icon in the playlist button at the very top right.
Aha! Global volume controls?
I think it's technically, I think it's interface or ambient volume. I don't remember which one it is.
Okay, I'll turn everything off.
Oh.
Sound is fake.
Wait, don't turn off the music. What the hell?
I've
That-
turned the music off since session 1.
Yeah.
Can we kick Crystal? Is that that's not okay.
The heck? How do I get
Right.
rid of? Oh shit!
No
really?
shot that Mark said that's not okay, and then the music volume reset from my headset, so it became louder. it agreed.
Alright. Let's see. Where are we at? Yeah, so that's where you all currently are here inside of the hideout area. As Growla splashes about inside of the I don't know what you call it, a pool of water? A fountain? It's a fountain, yeah, it's a fountain.
Yeah. And
Oh, I thought it was a pool.
I will challenge Growl to a race of 3 laps.
Alright, let's go.
What's your swim speed?
60.
I have 90.
What? Damn.
Well, even still, especially with what Growl is capable of.
Oh yeah, monks.
Yes, you
Oh, you
Hey,
dash. Wait,
who
can
the
you
heck
dash
moved
twice?
get monked on. As you do see that array, you are unable to keep up with Growl's ultimate speed.
And I splash ray a lot. What's that dragon?
Much.
It's my fine steed, fine greater steed.
Oh. Why do you
The
need
what?
a steed?
I
You're a
don't.
blob.
It's just fun to have one. This one is the water one. There's an air one.
Ooh. Wait, I run into it and I'm just like, what is this? Should I fight it? There's a snake in the water!
It opens its mouth and yawns.
Oh, it's cute.
It doesn't also look like it is made out of ink. Does the ink interact at all with the water?
Oh, you can see like it kind of like at the edges of the dragon, or I guess its mane. Like you can kind of see it looks like it mixes in with the water a little bit, but it doesn't really cause any discoloration. The outline of the dragon isn't super clear, but you can clearly see that there's something there. Honestly, it probably looks a lot like it does in the picture. I tried to find only watercolors for his summons.
Oh yeah, you gotta give me the full art so I can link it up so that way when you hover over it, you can see the full thing later too. That'd be kinda cool.
Oh, that'll be difficult considering I like turn the pictures.
I'll figure it out. I have powers beyond one's comprehension.
We're only doing it right now because otherwise I'm forgetting.
Understandable. Alright.
Take my
oh,
pictures.
I'm gonna tell Growl about the what's it called? Was it the oh yeah, it was. I'm gonna tell Growl about the hula hooping stone golem.
Probably.
And then, well, I'm gonna go check that out if we've got time to yeet into the city.
Yeah, I'll come with you if we do have time.
I think we're going to.
I'm gonna go
explore the city.
exploring somewhere.
Yeah,
Not sure
we'll go
where.
exploring.
As you're heading out from the area, Valen just tells you, alright, have fun. Don't take too long and don't get caught. I trust all of you sufficiently.
What was that cough? Are you okay? Are you sick?
My mummy rot has amplified in intensity suddenly. But it's nothing to worry about.
Mommy.
Yeah, we've known that she has always had mummy rot. Well, in this story.
In this story, we have known, but we
Yeah.
learned that we knew last session.
Yeah, so
Oh.
don't say anything too weird. Just leave.
Okay.
Their arms and legs are made of sand. That's why they're wrapped up.
Oh.
And they cough sand every now and then.
Oh, I love it.
I'm trying to show their art again, which makes it a little bit more obvious about that aspect now.
I was trying to show their art and it closed my character.
Yeah, same. I was trying to edit.
Oh, I know what happened. Sorry about that. It should be fixed now. I know what happened.
Oh my! I'm trying to edit something.
Get right. Yeah, every time they whenever you've seen them not with the bandages on, it's literally just sand underneath them. There's no actual arms or legs there, just sand and dust and the figure of like arms and legs.
I can't open my character sheet.
Try refreshing Foundry. I think I noticed that like when I've done that on accident, it does have to be refreshed to be fixed because.
Okay.
It just, that's life, I guess. Life is full of fixing things. Okay. You head off over into the main city of Tashiluda. Let me activate the area again. Returning back over into the city from about the same area that you came from. Oh, I see what you mean by rotating it. Okay. Now that you return back to the main section of the city that you arrived from, you go ahead and see that, there the golem is. It seems that there are still some children playing around it, though. Some different children than the initial ones that were there. The golem they're referring to, Growl, is this one that's right here. You notice it.
I'm at 98% game. Yeah.
Yeah, likewise.
Well, have you considered...
Okay, I'm not at 98% game.
No, but you can go on, I guess. I'll use my imagination.
No, we don't do that here. Imagination in D&D. Disgusting.
Facts.
Oh, sorry. You're large, I believe, Diesel, is what you said?
Yes, I'm currently large.
Okay.
Just try to remain incognito. Don't be too
Probably step away from Diesel and go invisible.
You do notice as you're passing by different people, they don't really seem to make too much note of their largeness. And in fact, as you're walking through the streets, you do see two different large individuals also. They seem like they are Goliaths.
I'm actually gonna sorry to interrupt. I'm gonna have stayed back with Jojira because I just realized that if somebody like trips and cuts their cheek, I might go Dicko mode on the villagers.
Alright.
Which doesn't strike me as a good idea.
Wait. But what if this is a ploy because Reiki is trying to kill Jojira?
You saw the 1v1. You don't need to worry about that.
That's true.
Three times in a row.
Ding, 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 ding.
Parry.
No damage. No damage.
Oh god.
AC doesn't matter if you crit on every attack.
That's true.
Yeah, but having 200 health does still matter.
What the fuck? Do you pet the camel?
You petting the cow.
Huggies.
I'm gonna look around. Wait, where's the entrance back in? Oh, this way.
Yeah.
Are there
As
like, tons of merchants and stuff?
Yeah, everywhere, especially around the west edge of the city, which seems like it's really, really busy. The east edge over, it's difficult to say. The map would be more accurate because this map is but a small portion of the city. As Tempera scouts out into the air, you can see this city is massive, as it is a capital city on the coast. Ships constantly move about the harbor area here, as the city is located along the coast itself. And it is always very busy. This is the most populated area you've probably seen in all your time of Candlekeep, even more than a Whitestone.
Whitestone.
For Whitestone.
For Whitestone.
Whitestone.
Ray, as you approach over to the golem and its area over here, you see that it continues to just play with the kids. They're playing patty cake with it. Although the golem seems like it is being kind of slow, as it's to intentionally not hurt the children. Which is, by the way, really weird for a golem to do.
I mean, Ray's like a small fairy. Like, I like to try and blend in as a fellow child. How do you do, fellow children? With their skateboard. Ignore the wink.
The children don't even question whether or not you are a child. You blend in perfectly.
Holy shit.
Wait, who this? Oh, this one of Sin. Oh, this is Sin's thing, isn't it? Do I have it? So this thing's just like. Well, if I try and like high five it.
Alright, you extend your hand out in order to give it 5, hoping that it will not leave you hanging, as they say. Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Let me open my character sheet and see if I can do that. Persuasion. Yeah.
Alright, you go ahead and successfully give it a high 5. The golem's hand is massive compared to yours, but it is very gentle despite this, as it lightly taps you with just enough force to give a nice, clap with that high 5 as you do, but not any more than that. It does not hurt you at all. It now extends its hand lower as it reaches for you to give it a high 5 back.
I'll jump up using a little bit of flight to get a bit more height, and then power high 5 down it.
Alright,
Like,
go
lunging attack high 5.
Go ahead and make an athletics check.
I should be good at these. Wait, like, in what world does the athlete feat not give proficiency in athletics? How is that a thing? Okay, it gives advantage on the checks, right?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay, cool.
that's why. Nice, you see that, as you were about the high 5, it almost moved its hand out of the way in order to hit you with a too slow. But you have denied the golem the opportunity.
Can I fist bump the golem?
You extend out your knuckle for a fist bump. The golem goes, and with its apathetic expression constantly in its face, although it's more like a grimace on its face all the time, but it doesn't seem like it's actually grimacing at anything. Its face is just literally frozen in that position. It has no expressions. It goes ahead and gives you a well-earned fist bump. They even dap it for good measure.
Wait.
Excellent.
A little child, it looks like some parents nearby are just kind of watching all of this unfold as they kind of laugh to themselves in a bemused manner.
I offer a Casmi hand that I still have for some reason.
A Casmi hand? Okay. You see that it has a hand, and it picks up the hand gingerly with two of its very massive fingers. As it does, it kind of looks like it inspects it for a second, and then animatedly drops it to the ground and feigns some kind of, like, disgusted expression, like one might find if they found a bug on the ground.
What, you don't want to eat it? More for me, or yeah?
It points over at its mouth, as it shows that it cannot open its mouth.
Oh. Can't speak.
Is anything dead in the area?
My will to live.
Apart from that.
No, there are no undead within 60 feet of you.
Okay. Ray, I'll ask.
They are all 61 feet away from you.
I see dead people. Ray will.
They're 61 feet away. You can't see that they're dead yet.
Okay, I'll start erratically flying in a 1-foot circle. I'll find more. But I'll ask the golem what if it has a name.
The golem goes ahead and nods its head over at your direction. But it shrugs.
Does Holly will try and speak to it with telepathy. Oh, I'll ask Holly to ask it, like, can it respond telepathically?
There is no response in a telepathic manner from it.
I see. I'll ask the other children, when did this thing appear?
The
Why is it
golem?
slow?
Yeah. It's so fun that it's here. I love it. It arrived, like, a couple months ago, I think. That's what my mom says.
Does it just stay here all day? Does it do anything?
Yeah. What's their name? My mom knows more about what, the guy who has the golem. By the way, look at the stick. Isn't it nice?
No.
Is the stick nice?
It's okay. You've seen better sticks.
I see. I'll feign interest in the stick slightly, and then do any of the the parents which you described before, like, kind of look like this kid?
Yeah, it kind of looks like this person over here, mainly because they're bald
Cool.
and have freckles on their head.
Then I'm a fly, or like fly, but sort of like run, kind of mixing, like bobbing along the ground to wherever they are, and I'll ask them further details about this thing.
The parent over here looks down over at you. What do you mean by ask about the details? Can you be more specific about what you're asking?
Sure, right, I'll say, I'll just say, do you know anything more about, like, or anything about that golem? Like, when did it get here? Why is it so slow compared to golems? Who owns this golem? What's it do?
Why are you all the way over there?
I don't know where the parent is. Oh, I see.
You're just yelling across the entire city to them.
Yeah, that sounds like something Ray would do. My, you're so articulate for such a little kid. Well, you don't have to worry about all of that. The golem seems very nice. You can play with it and you will be okay. They say in an almost condescending manner to you. Well, it only feels condescending because they're treating you like a kid.
Yeah, but, like, who owns it? So they said, I'll point to the other kid. They said someone owns it. Who owns it? Why is it here?
You don't have to worry about that. It is one of Mommy's friends. You don't have to be concerned. It's okay. Go and have fun.
I walk up behind Ray and I grab her hand and I'm like, and I stare down at the woman and I'm like, can you please just answer my kid's question?
Oh, I see. So they were adopted. That makes sense.
Yes, we're a happy family. Can't you see?
I'm gonna tap Rail turn to growl. Pot's adopted.
Yes, one of my friends actually, they brought the golem recently from an expedition. At least that's what they told me. I don't know too many more of the details, but they are, if you are interested in finding them, they are actually over at the saloon in town, the one that's over just a little bit miles that way.
Oh, oh, interesting. Thank you. Do you have any more questions for the lady, honey?
Ray will feign a look of confusion and then say, "No, bye," and fly off.
And then I just nod my head and walk off.
The golem waves goodbye to you as you leave.
I will
like
wave
that.
back.
Meanwhile, back in town, Sin, you said you're like looking for the most affluent person in town?
Yeah,
Or in the marketplace?
I'm just looking at all these merchant stalls, like just sneaking around, and seeing if there's anything of interest that they're selling. Firstly, and then I want to identify the biggest merchant stall, the dude that looks the richest.
He's gonna
Alright.
marry him for money.
Yep.
Elocution as disguise themselves even more to look like a citizen. Although, what counts as a citizen of the city depends on who you're copying, because as you've noticed, this is a very big of a kind of a mixed pot of people. As you're looking around, Sin, you do very quickly identify a marketplace that seems to be in the business of selling magical devices that appear to be able to keep track of time, and they look like they are made out of very expensive metals. You identify from a distance right there. Do you have perception?
Yeah, I should. Let's see. Yes, I have
Okay.
expertise.
Expertise.
Where the
You
heck am
can.
I can walk. I can sneak closer,
Yeah.
slip closer.
As you're perceiving from a distance, you see the brand name on these magical devices. Stonky.
Wow.
Nice.
Are there any other magical items for sale in this market?
It doesn't look like magic items are readily for sale around this area here. Most of the goods here are mundane or high quality fashion.
Ooh, high quality fashion.
Goods, clothes, fruit, vegetables. It is very much a kind of, in what you're used to, a more mundane marketplace, filled with a constant blending of people. The area is always busy. It is incredibly crowded all the time.
Are they all like stalls, or they're like actual buildings that you can walk into, like an actual store? Or just
Almost
like
every, it's a mix. Most of them are stalls, but you do see that some areas are inside of buildings, but they're all really relatively small, so they're more like like a clothing department store where you can just kind of enter, browse around, and exit. It's kind of like that. Nothing seems like a major department store.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna go back to the time one and still stand a bit far off. Can I hear how much his product is selling for?
Yes, they are selling one of these watches, as they call them, for a whopping 2,500 gold pieces.
Does it do anything else other than tell the time?
Not as far as you can tell. It just seems to tell time, and that's it.
Interesting. Okay. We'll continue my search. I'd like to identify a merchant that constantly has money passing through their hands, but is also seemingly kind of busy. Their stall shouldn't be like too heavily actually maybe it's better if it's crowded. Just a stall probably in the corner that doesn't have too many eyes on it.
Yeah, you managed to find one. There's some stalls that don't get quite as much business, and it seems like there's a bored shop owner, or at least stall manager, that's just kind of there.
Okay. Sorry, I meant like a shop that's like crowded, but it's like in a corner.
You're looking around some more, you eventually do locate another stall. It looks like some kind of... You're looking for like a stall that sells expensive goods, but it's in a corner, but it's busy.
What are they selling?
You go and take a look over at this stall. They appear to be selling
Where is it?
mundane weaponry and +1s of various kinds of weapons as well.
Hey, does anyone need +1 weapons? Sure, we all have one by now. I'm going
Imagine
to
using
wait.
normal weapons.
Oh,
do have a
I'm
+1
assuming you
weapon number.
don't want +1 weapons, though, right?
Mark, you do have a +1 weapon though.
Yeah, it's not a normal weapon though. It's not something you can just go buy.
Oh, Mark
Yeah.
doesn't like use normal kind of weapons.
Yeah, he has like a +1
No.
metal pipe or whatever it is.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna remain
Psychic
like
great pipe.
I'm gonna remain unseen in like the corner, and when he's not looking, I'm gonna try and pickpocket him.
Wow.
Where is this stall, by the way? Just kind of encircling the market.
Yeah, we'll just say that it's going to be... Because this map is not a perfect representation of like how busy that one is, so yeah, that seems like a reasonable choice. You were at the stall. Or at least, within viewing distance of the stall.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and pickpocket this guy and take some of his money.
How sinful.
Okay, go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Can I make it with advantage since I am invisible?
Yeah, you'd be able to do so.
I don't think I made that with advantage. Let me try again. Alright, 24.
Okay. Rolling, you do manage to pickpocket a couple of coins off of them, as you are now the proud recipient of about 10 gold pieces.
Ayo.
Excellent. You're so rich.
Alright, Sin's going to probably do this a few more times, but with different merchants before leaving.
Alright, roll sleight of hand checks, let's say 3 more.
Okay. Is it alt or control? I didn't set up my advantage thing yet on this character.
Alt
I guess so.
is... I think alt is disadvantage. Yeah. And, I think...
Control is disadvantage, alt is advantage.
Is it? Okay.
I always forget.
Yeah, I always have it backwards. Just say the opposite of whatever I
It's
say.
always
So...
just click twice.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, you find no trouble going around and picking gold out from mundane merchants, as you gain another 5 gold pieces, another 7 gold pieces, and then a single gold piece from a vegetable, a stall owner.
Vegetable, let's go. I'll also grab a tomato. Can I do that?
Yes, delicious.
Okay.
It's a freshly grown tomato. The livelihoods of these people have been robbed.
Okay, Sin's gonna walk around next. Are there any, Okay, what's on this side of the street? On the right side of the city?
Yeah, over on this area that's over here. Let me see what this is. It looks like it's a letter writing service here by the coast. It looks like all they do is they just they do shipping, packaging, mailing, and you see that there are crates of assorted goods ready for shipping. Looks like they're getting ready to load them onto a ship later.
Are there any beggars on the streets?
Looking around, surprisingly, no. You don't see any beggars.
Like only on this street or like anywhere in the city?
You have not seen any beggars about the area.
Oh, very interesting. Okay. Sin will just continue to casually explore then. Nothing else to do.
Alright, let me see. Elocution, you said you had transformed yourself to look like an ordinary citizen.
Why the heck is my picture?
Nice, let's go. Since like, hey, that looks familiar.
Yeah, it's a funny.
I know that person.
Thank you.
Of course I know that person. They're me.
You're probably gonna end up lurking behind Elocution and following them around and seeing what they're doing.
You now appear as a Kenku. I know what the garbage. Oh, I should make elocution a little more obvious. It's a little hard to tell that's elocution.
I mean, that is one very tanky Kenku, to be fair.
Here's what I'll do. Yeah. Elocution Kenku have a purple aura around them like this.
Yeah.
You go ahead and find like a section that actually is, in fact, almost like a knitting group, also made of various Kenku. As you go and talk with them, you talk over about garbage land. Are you being how specific are you being about this garbage land? Like, how are you describing it? You go and speak with them, and you get a surprising response back. I don't know why you're calling it a junkyard. I don't think I'd call it that. I mean, yeah, I guess it's got a lot of ships, but it looks so beautiful over there. Although it's been a while since I last visited. A couple of months now. Are you from there? Genji sword.
My brother is dead. Implying
Misaki.
Genji and Yasuo aren't just the same character.
Commotion of a ghost. That's a little bit spooky. But no, it was beautiful over there. It was. I don't know if you got to see it, but did you ever like take a bath inside of all the water they got over there? It's so nice and clean, cleanest water I ever did see. It's like what do you call it? Like an oasis in the desert. I didn't think I'd ever live to see the day where something like that could be there. But yeah, like we got some of our goods from there actually. They pass it by. They got a little teleportation thing set up sometimes where we sometimes get shipments from the guys over down the street. As elocution describes, like just a bit, this is more specific to make sure, playing off that, right? Is the description. They seem to corroborate that these are the same ships. Yeah, I mean, I remember, what do you call them? Yeah, the big mountains and the ships that's right there in the center. I remember the same one, and if you looked in the water, yeah, there's a big skeleton there. Like a big skull.
Wait, there wasn't any water there, was there? When we were there?
There was no water there.
I see.
Yeah, I think it's only for goods though. I don't know if they regularly send over other people. But yeah, we got a lot of teleportation things set up around the town if you're new around here. Gotta go and ask for permission to be able to use some of them. But it's kind of expensive, so I'm never really can't really justify to travel that much. But I think what's their name? Those big scorpion folk, they're usually pretty good about letting visitors by. They seem to like the company. So just watch out, because they're always trying to sell you something. Alright, then as you're looking about to see if there's people that aren't too well off, you do in fact find a couple like that. You see one child kind of off like in a little corner. Their clothing isn't the best around. Looks like it's got a lot of holes in it, and they're just playing with hay in the ground and wrapping it with other hay to try and turn it into a straw doll.
Does this child have a parent anywhere?
You don't see one nearby.
Are there any similar children that actually have adults around them?
You go ahead and look about to see. Most of the children about the area that you notice are unsupervised. The ones with children that you do see are currently like in the marketplace, you notice, and they're like perusing wares actively. Returning back to the kitchen for a second. Oh yeah, we can help you. We can help you out a bit. Yeah, we gotta look out for each other, especially if you're new in town. What you in for? Like first day here? I can show you all around. I got a lot of favorite places. Marie, make sure that you go ahead and keep the stall going. I'm sure a new friend around. They seem immediately warm and friendly to your elocution. I get it. You're shadowing a few children. Well, no, you're an ink thing though. That's not really.
Yeah.
That doesn't really. I thought it was a pun, okay? I thought it was a pun, but it's not.
No.
You go ahead and shadow one of the children, and it does take a bit. Like, you're probably shadowing them for like a good 30 minutes before one of their parents shows up, says, "Here, watch this," and they give them a bag, and then they just head back onto the market.
They said, "Watch this," and then they just gave him a bag?
Yeah, and you see that the bag is just full of fruits.
Interesting. Okay, that family looks fine. Basically, I'm just trying to look for some people that, like, could have been beggars, but, like, that they're pretty close to being, like, super poor. Just what Sin is trying to identify, but I don't really want to give anything to the children.
Yeah, you're keeping your eyes out, and especially your perception. You are noticing that the culture inside of here seems to have an unusual amount of autonomy given. The children seem, for the most part, to be kind of almost out and about in their own little worlds, while the adults are just kind of tending to whatever it is they are doing as well.
So basically, no one cares if a child just gets kidnapped because no one's looking.
You do. It does actually kind of seem that way. It's a little spooky.
Okay, well, Sin's gonna make note of that, but they're gonna just go find the poorest person they can see and then drop all the gold that they stole into that person's pocket without revealing themselves.
Oh my god.
A child or like an adult?
It's just an adult.
Okay. You go and find a particularly down on their luck looking man. Their beard looks like it hasn't been kind of kempt or shaved in a while. And it looks like they're kind of scratching their head over an injury that they haven't quite gotten a chance to tend to, just like a bruise.
It's me from a year ago. Diesel's past.
Yeah, they kind of look like they're lost in thought. You easily put coins in their pocket without them noticing.
Okay.
They are framing them for death. Wizard. How devious. So peak.
Oh. That's peak, man.
Elocution, you go ahead and see that the person goes ahead and shows you a couple of different places around the city. Now this one, this is where people go up to see the ships from a high distance, and they take you off to another place. Oh yeah, see the fruit from this stand? The best you're going to ever find. Here, let me grab you one. Let me go ahead and get you one. You then see that they continue going around. This place, they sell, like, what do you call it? It's a little hard to say it, to describe it, but, like, you know magic? You heard about it? They got some stuff from there. Like, look over at this! Isn't this just the coolest thing you see? They go ahead and pull up a box, and when they press the box, a little holographic projection of you in Kenku form is there, elocution. Look at that! It makes like a little magical little dookie right here. I ain't never seen anything so impressive in my life. It's so cool. Yeah. Can you believe they say there are people that can do things like this but with their hands? That's the stories anyway from a lot of the travelers from around here. As for me, I don't know anything about that. I just know this is real cool. To go ahead and show you around some more. This over here is a saloon. Very popular. I like going to this one because the meat's good. Mind you, this isn't the only thing they're saying at each spot. I'm like kind of shorthanding it. This little tour is taking quite a bit of time as they're going about the city. And finally, this is my favorite park. I like going around here. It's a little bit sandy at times, but they keep it nice and green and trimmed. You know, it kind of reminds me of that Record Point. That's the place they call it over in the desert. That's such an interesting place. You know, they don't even know how it happened, how it got like that. Isn't that weird? Like, did it rain a lot or something? My guess, I think it was magic. That's what I'm thinking, because nobody's told me otherwise. Yeah, this is a magical world we live in. You know, you think about it a bit. You know, they're even like, yeah, magic is pretty magic. Isn't that crazy? It's the wildest thing. You go and you even think about it. Even our bodies are kind of magical. It's like, you know, why can we move our finger? Do you ever think about moving your finger? You don't even got to think about it. It just works. Bam, that's magic. But it's a different kind of magic. It's the magic of existence.
Damn, that's...
For the most part, though, their tour has largely concluded as eventually they bring you back over to their stall. It was nice meeting you. Be sure to not be a stranger. Even if you got it, you don't know how it works around here. But even if I haven't seen you in like a year or two, because you got places to go, things to travel, feel free to stop on by. We like seeing familiar faces. That's how things work around here.
Wait, that's not tempura, that's sin.
Ah, well, you go ahead and send your friends our way when maybe a different day though. It's a little bit busy. If you're in town tomorrow. Grau, you go to buy lunch. Is there a particular dish you're looking for?
Some sort of like pita or bread or something like that.
You look about, and you're able to find seafood sandwiches.
Seafood sandwiches?
Seafood
Where's the
sandwiches, what the
sea?
fuck?
Oh, the sea is right there.
They're on the
Yes,
bed.
this is a harbor town. And so although it seems a little bit odd at first because you associate this place with the desert, it seems that seafood is plentiful and abundant around the area.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hold on, Grell. Where's Ray? We need to make sure we're watching her.
Oh,
She can't
where's
run
my
off on her own.
child?
Your child has gone unaccompanied to a drinking establishment.
No!
No, Ray!
No, they start so young!
I'll buy her a packed lunch as well.
Whose influence could it have possibly been?
Is Diesel the father now? God.
It's the cycle of abuse. Children following their parents.
Oh my god.
So you go ahead and drop some food off in different people's pockets. It looks like they're down on their luck or just not in a great spot
No.
financially.
I meant the food that I stole from the merchants. I'm gonna put it in the pockets of people in the party.
Never mind. Growl,
Oh.
you got your seafood sandwich with the 5-finger discount.
Mm.
Wait, are we aware that you're doing this?
No, I'm just invisible. I'm trying to be as stealthy the entire time, and I'm using my invisibility whenever possible.
Yeah, I probably wait. Would I have noticed that she did that? That he did that? They did that.
I mean, both Diesel and Growl can see you.
I mean, should I roll a stealth check then?
I mean,
Or
you're in
or
plain sight.
conversation?
I don't think you can hide if you're in plain sight.
Correct.
I can actually hide. So I'm allowed to hide if I'm in plain sight, because of my features.
It's
Also,
the
I
which
can-
one is it?
I have because I'm small. I can hide as soon as I'm like kind of behind someone.
It's the what do you call it? Which feature is it? I know there's a feat for it. I just don't remember which one it is.
Is that a halfling feature?
I think it might be Skullcraft. I think I'm thinking of Skullcraft.
I have both. So I can hide when I'm just standing there, and I can hide when I'm behind people.
Can I have like bought one and then be like, oh my god, wow, I got another one. What luck. I'm so lucky.
2 seafood sandwiches.
Munch, munch, munch. I'll eat one. I'll save one for later.
Yeah, I'll also buy a seafood sandwich. Why not? How much are they?
Seafood sandwich. Did you see that they're only about a gold piece? They're not very expensive.
Oh, expensive.
That is expensive shit. It's normally like
Expensive as
copper.
hell.
Expensive.
Uh, we don't use any other currency except for gold in this world.
Nice.
It is universe. Silver and copper don't exist. It's all gold. The gold standard. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Other currencies are fake.
You guys don't remember in Curse of Strahd when I was selling coffee for like 25 gold? Like, it should get real expensive. It's called inflation. Look it up. Thank you.
Oh my god. Not in D&D as well.
I try and play D&D to avoid thinking about inflation.
The £2 Freddo.
True.
As for the quality of these sandwiches, they're not as good as the one that Ace had back over in Legion of Iron, but they're solid. They're solid.
That was really good though. So like that's a hard sell.
You do get
The one I gave Kara was mediocre, but the one I ate was like
Yeah,
a
mine
10 out
wasn't
of 10.
pretty good if I remember
Yeah.
correctly.
But the one I ate was a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I think mine was garbage as well.
I was looking to see if anybody around here is a history prof, but nobody does, which is interesting.
I have religion. Was that
Nice.
Soon.
Yeah, I was deciding between medicine and history, and I was like, yeah, medicine makes more sense.
It's okay. I'm not here, but I did pick up history, so that's helpful.
Oh, no.
Where is this? Where's the saloon, by the way, Aqua?
Oh no, the Kusha's lost.
I think it's right here where the Kanku is.
The saloon actually is quite a bit. Sorry, let me put Lakeisha back. Go ahead and head off into. Is everybody heading over to the saloon or just Ray?
Are we aware that Ray is heading over to the saloon?
I mean, I would have darted
Like
off as soon as
how
you
long
guys
does
went
my
to get
stuff
this.
take?
I mean, I just presume that all this stuff is happening simultaneously, and it all just kind of coincidentally ends at about the same time.
What would you say, Russ?
I would Ray would have like dipped like immediately after the golem thing, like.
Okay,
when
so
when
we did-
Growl
we-
got sidetracked by sandwiches, I'm a fucking zoom on Holly, like.
Girl, you
max
hear
speed,
this? She's
like-
trying to run away. Like, what the hell? Like,
Oh my god.
The parents said they were going for sandwiches, and I never saw them again.
Right here. Would I be able to see Ray floating her way over?
Yeah, here's how I imagine all of this comedically playing down: is Ray is like riding Holly toward the saloon. You see them fly into the air, and you just kind of follow them while you see Diesel and Growl comedically trying to chase after him, and like it's just kind of calmly walking behind.
someone's
Oh,
playing
yeah, I
yakety
imagine
sax on the
we-
other end of the marketplace.
You're probably gonna go to the saloon anyway. Me and Diesel. Let's be real, right?
Actually,
See, I-
Diesel is not drinking anymore. Believe it or not, the death
Oh
of
my
Caro
gosh.
has impacted him greatly.
Oh
He is no longer
So hard
drinking.
now. I'll
Yeah.
drink for you, buddy. Don't worry.
He's so sad he stopped drinking.
I don't know what to say about it.
Damn, that's deep.
Listen, Karo
Dude.
Karo died doing what he loved, being dumb, and if that's how he goes, well, Diesel doesn't necessarily want to go the same way, you know? Things gotta change.
Well, I will chase after my child and also get a drink.
I mean,
Yeah.
Ollie can kind of consume.
But
Like-
he's 6 miles per hour.
Shit, well, stupid shadow thing. Yeets.
More of an ink thing, really. You go as you're looking for the sorry, what am I looking for? Where is it? Where are you?
Saloon.
As all of them are heading off to the saloon, actually, the timing on this actually worked out pretty well for elocution. You go and also check while you were on your tour. You were kind of looking through the magic item store that one Kenku kind of introduced you to. It wasn't in the marketplace. It seemed like it was in a different section of the city because their tour took you around, the city itself. They weren't just here inside this set corner here in the next to the harbor. And it looked like it's a proper magic store, with more high quality or common items that you see. Most of the items that they seem to sell are common items there. As you're looking over at those common items, which it's most of the ones that you might kind of expect for them to kind of have, they do seem to have something that stands out. Hold on, let me find it. Where E?
The Strixhaven Teddy Bears band.
What?
The Strixhaven Cuddly Companions.
I don't.
Was there a back door or no?
Hmm?
Is there a back door to the saloon?
Hold on. The one thing at a time, real quick. Let me just handle this real first. Where does Stinga be? Where's the? Oh. Okay, so as you're looking into this more kind of an actual store, not just like a kind of corner of a marketplace, you see that with your Arcana eyes that there are some items here that aren't just common, and they are look like they are being sold. Of course, you don't really know exactly which items they are. You could just kind of identify that they don't look like common items to you. But you lack the required proficiencies, as it were, to be able to identify anything more than that. One of them looks like a cape.
Watches?
Hmm?
There is more than watches?
This is a different one. The watches was inside of the actual corner here at the harbor. Elocution went on a tour through the city with this Kenku buddy, who introduced them to kind of like a magic shop off in a different section of the city. You see that one of them looks like kind of like a cape. You see that one of them kind of looks like a blue staff-looking thing, and another looks like a whip. They look a bit different because you can just kind of see that they look more extravagant than many of the other common items that you have kind of heard from your friends about or seen, or uncommon items that you've seen your party using or occasionally heard about. Zoom in. you go ahead and wave down to the shopkeeper. The shopkeeper seems well shaven and well kept together as they go up to you with their suit on, or it's like kind of like a suit mixed with a robe. As they go, "Yes, how can I help you?" "Ah, this cape, a good eye on this one. This is called a Cape of the Mountebank. They say that it grants the wearer the ability to teleport anywhere they want. Or at least that's the breakdown of it. Are you interested? You look like one of refined taste. You're at the other Kenku at this point too, I believe, unless you decided to come afterward."
Oh, wait. I thought this was a saloon.
No. The saloon's in a different section. I'll move you to that map in a bit.
Okay. The road, drop in, go. This isn't the saloon, and then zoom away. After explaining what zoom is.
This would have been back when they were showing you around, unless you decided to go back later afterward, elocution, like when you left the stall. Or not stall, left the building the first time. You like get zooms away. By the way, it looks like chat is functioning again and hasn't been sporadically destroying itself, which is nice. You know, we like that.
Yeah, it's not freaking out. I think it still swaps by automatically though when people roll or do stuff in other channels.
A demonstration? Well, sure. Though, note that if I am to demonstrate this over to you, then you'll have to come back later. I need an hour to what we in a business call attuning to something. As you arrive back later on, as the Kenku goes, "That cape would look real nice on you, though it looks real expensive. I hope you... Oh, you seem... I don't know where you're from. Kind of look like you're from a different place, though." That's a good question from Diesel. Alright, then, before you head off to the saloon, you do have the opportunity to kind of browse about inside of this magic shop.
What else do they got?
Well, let me pick a building for this, too. Let's go ahead and say... Let's go and, we'll just arbitrarily say it's this one right here. Just place yourself inside of that building there. It's not actually here, but it will serve as a receptacle.
Saloon?
You bring your friends over as this shop owner has the cape being worn. Ah, welcome back. I'm here to demonstrate. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Do not blink as elocution you go and keep your eye on them. Diesel, with your expertise, you immediately identify what this cape is. This is in fact a cape of the Mountebank, and you do see the spell that this person has cast, which is Dimension Door, as they disappear in a puff of light elsewhere.
Why did he say welcome back? What was this?
To elocution.
Yeah, just couldn't you have shown that just on the spot?
The cape around back got changed to be an attunement item.
Oh, I forgot about that. Fair enough.
And it's very rare, so it's actually kind of
Magic
expensive.
shop.
Chap! The little cloud of smoke appears over inside of that area. And then, as they walk back into the entrance of the Cushion. Perhaps I should have just not teleported outside. That would have been smarter.
Big deal, I can do that too.
You're looking at about
Okay.
you're looking at about as well, Diesel, because you have expertise in Arcana, which does let you more properly identify things. You do see that there's in fact a lot of common and uncommon items of various kinds here, though of course those are, for the most part, I wouldn't say totally irrelevant. You do take a look over at some other magic items that you've not actually seen before. At least that there's no records of these kinds of items being there. One of them looks like a pair of brown gloves with golden etchings along the side of it. Another one looks like a whip. And another one looks like a blue staff.
Hey, Magic Man, what's these gloves?
These gloves, based on what I can identify, these appear to be called a runic capacitor. As for what they do, they are said to amplify magic powers. You don't, not to be crude, you don't look like you are the kind of person that would cast any such magics.
Oh no, I don't cast magic per se. I just I guess I'm on I don't know, wary of mages in general, and so knowing their tricks are always useful for me. But
Well,
some of the people
Capacitor.
some of the people I'm with are interested in magic, unfortunate as it may be, and well, sometimes knowledge can come in handy, but you know, it's not my thing.
Well, I hope that same dissuasion does not exist on me as well.
Well, as long as you're not pointing it at me.
No,
a bit more.
Rose had the loop, had the temporal loop or something.
No, she had a runic capacitor too.
Oh, she did?
Yeah. I think we were actually talking about this like a few
Oh,
days ago.
Diana. Okay, I was thinking her Tumo Annihilation character. Yeah, what was that again?
As far as the staff, I will just say, and one of my companions is interested about the staff. Can you tell me about that?
This staff is another sort of teleportation item. The name that I identified off of it was a comet staff. It looks like it's able to bend space around both you and another person.
Was it just 3?
Those are the three ones, and there's also a
Yeah,
whip.
there is a whip.
Does the whip also make you teleport?
What's the whip called?
This whip, when I identified it, was called an encircling whip. They say that's an artifact from a long-lost movie star. Look, it even has an autograph on the hilt.
Are you talking about Indiana Jones?
Hmm?
It's Indiana Jones.
I don't think I've known that name before.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I always get the name mixed up. You know, it happens. Long journeys and all that. We just spent weeks in the desert. You understand. Indiana Jones. My apologies.
I'm sorry, I still don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, really? Okay. I don't know. I had heard about the long lost movie star that was like that. Who was the owner of this one?
Some say it's lost to the ages.
Wait, you said what's a movie?
Yeah.
I think it's like it's like that newfangled technology that they've been doing, you know, where they like kind of like they go ahead and like use like a minor illusion. They cast it and then kind of make like a little PowerPoint thing going. It's like one of these.
Uh-huh. Whoa. It's like it's really moving.
It says the person with phantom arms.
Oh, I mean. You want to see them? Shall I make my pecs dance?
What the fuck?
So I have a question for you, Magic Man. If you are indeed a Magic Man, you say you don't necessarily know what they do, but do you not have the ability to identify them?
Wait, he did identify them, didn't he?
Well, he hasn't
I-
described exactly what they do, right? He just gave a vague, like besides give the mountebank where he showed it, he's just giving vague descriptions of them.
Oh. I thought it was a marketing tactic, honestly.
Looking them up and down. A spell that's identified things. Well, I have a unique gift given to me from the time that I was born. I have the magic touch. I can look over and touch different items and be able to immediately discern their true names. And I may have figured out what they do by trial and error after that.
Hmm.
Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and cast Identify on the stuff in there.
The items are behind the glass.
Do I have to touch it?
Yes. You
Yes.
have to touch it for a minute.
Is he
Oh.
okay with letting me touch it?
Are you asking them to be able to bring the item out from behind the glass?
Yes.
Like you just want to feel the weight of it?
I'd like to have a look at it to see if I can discern what it does.
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
One second. I'm sorry, but the wares have to stay safely behind the glass. I've been robbed before. I apologize. You have to understand the discretion. The gloves always match to the size of your hand. They're interesting like that. Of course, I can at least show you that much, even if nothing else. Behold! They go ahead and they reach behind where the glass is, and they place their hands into the glove, which fits to conform to the shape of their own hands. Magic. Are you not astounded?
Wait, what did he say the gloves were called?
Runic capacitor.
Oh, that's the runic capacitor, okay.
Well, for this one called the runic capacitor, I couldn't quite demonstrate it very well. It amplifies magic power, and I don't have anything to hit right now.
Is the blue staff.
This blue staff with discerning eye. This kind of powerful magic. Well, you have to keep your eyes peeled. There's one of a kind. It is like this. There's almost nothing else quite like this. Thus, right now, it has a fairly hefty price tag on it of 10,000 gold pieces. But, of course, we have payment plans, if that interests you. If you would like to look at them suspiciously, you may, and you have insight proficiency, you may attempt to do so.
Yeah, I'll also just look at him. I mean, I already think he knows I don't trust him anyway. Yeah, I'll insight check him. Excellent.
privately rolled some dice.
Oh,
Even I cannot see the power of the private roll.
don't worry, it was real bad.
Fantastic. You are unable to get a read on this person. Jamie is typing. That module that says that somebody's typing is one of those super useful for things like this. I'm glad we had that module. Along with the other 78 modules that are offered. Using the tech dots.
Oh. The noise.
You go ahead and detect the dots. You learn only the surface levels at first, right? The surface level dots. That's a surface level at the forefront. You hear, the following. Let me see. I was just seeing which it is that you typed. 1 second. I thought these people were richer than this. Well, that's okay. I'm in no rush. As they reply back over to you, it is a steep price. If it's outside of your purse strings, that's perfectly fine. Perhaps inform your friends though about what you've seen, if you have any within the who might be interested in items like this. You look like you're from out of town. You kind of get a sense of that when you see enough people.
Not impressed by these things at all so far, based on what I've seen elsewhere.
And that's what Sin is saying.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, that surprises me. Well, it is what it is.
Like,
I'm not in a particular rush to
He's
sell
just
these.
gonna turn and walk out. He's not gonna wait for him to finish.
Nope. Well, off they go.
The rudest epidemic is spreading. First I did it to them, now they're doing it to someone else. Wait, did we ever learn what the whip was called?
The encircling whip.
The encircling, I see.
Oh, I didn't type that one, I think.
I mean, I kind of want the combat staff, but I also kind of like having +2 to my save DCs and...
Yeah, so Diesel will say telepathically that if anyone's genuinely interested in the magic items, he doesn't really care too much about gold in general, and he doesn't mind buying
The
one,
combat
though the
staff
prices are
is-
expensive. Thank you,
It's the
Crystal.
thing that lets you swap positions with people, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
But
and
we
it
don't
gives
know
you...
that, right?
We do not know that, no.
So I wouldn't buy it. It'd be very nice for Nameless, I think, to help people, but I don't know what this does.
Well, I mean, presumably Diesel can tell it's strong, you know what I mean? And so it's like,
Oh, can Diesel tell us what it does?
Diesel has expertise. They have a pretty strong idea of what magic items do just by looking at them. So they...
Can you just pull up the sheet for combat stuff then? so that I can actually remember what it does.
It is slightly changed from last time. So.
Yeah, I was say I figured it
Oh,
was different than
okay.
the spelled
I'm
originator.
not gonna respond it then.
But yeah, like I was trying to say, Diesel said that if anyone's interested in items, he doesn't mind just, lending some money. He doesn't really have a use for money in most cases, so if someone's interested in something...
It's super expensive anyway. I don't have money. I have 1k.
Well, yeah, I mean...
I don't think any of us
Diesel
can afford
has-
10k.
I
Unless you
I
have
have like 20,000 gold, not spent anything.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You haven't spent anything.
Yeah, I have nothing to buy. I don't really care to buy anything. So it's like if someone is interested, Diesel would be fine helping you fund it.
Elocution, you go.
Ask him the price or anything else.
Elocution. Loan me money. You're asking about the the first two questions, right? About the payment plan. Go ahead and make a persuasion check. But they don't look particularly convinced about this right now. So go for that persuasion check, Elocution. Yeah, I think it's because it's the wrong sheet, the wrong sheet. It's the I think I mentioned where the tidy 5e sheets, the one that makes it look concise, isn't rolling it. So you gotta switch your character sheet to the other one for a second, so that way it can be properly rolled through.
Also, I don't know if detect thoughts would still be going through here, so will we still be hearing service level thoughts during this?
Yeah. That's true. You can continuously hear the surface level thoughts, right? So like you should after your statement, and this might actually help your persuasion roll in that case by decreasing the DC. You hear them saying, it wouldn't be bad to get this off my hands early, but that's a 50% decrease.
Doesn't Cave of the Mountain Bank already cost 5k in the shop?
I think
It's more than that. It's a very rare item now, so it's actually by default a lot more expensive.
Yeah, I think the one in the sheet is 10k as the default cost, and this is obviously not a default place to buy an item.
Yeah, Cave of the Mountain Bank would be, I think, closer to like 20 or 30 or something.
Cave of the Mountain Bank. Yeah, it's 10k.
Oh, adding a Dark One's own luck to this. Let me roll something. Because you kind of see them like thinking about your offer quite a bit. I think I can find this acceptable. Some might consider me a fool for this, but I have had some of these wares for a while, and since I own this building, it's not of any concern for mine how much I'm willing to part them for. As for the gloves are a little bit less. While they amplify magic powers, I haven't been able to exactly find a proper use for them, so I haven't tested them as much as I'd like. I'm willing to part of these for 6,000, but if you give me more information about how the specifics of how they work as you experiment with them, I'm willing to lower that price down to 5,000 instead. You're going to twist my arm too much on that. Oh, I'm interested, mostly for curiosity's sake. I'm not so invested of that. give it to you for a substantial discount, as their servers don't seem to mimic that.
What if I just told you what I know just from looking at it? I mean, we can start at 5,000 instead of 6,000. I mean, I think I might know a little more about it than you do.
Oh, is that a challenge? I have the magic touch! Let me know!
Magic touch, I love that.
You make them say it in their own voice. That sounds like an alright idea. What are these intrusive thoughts? Are you saying that you have your own magic touch more powerful than mine? As they kind of jazz hands their fingers at your direction.
Well, I think I have something more powerful than you, that's
You
for sure,
can
but...
Honestly, just tell him what it does, but lie about it so it's cheaper.
Well, you see, I'm not very good at deception. Besides, Diesel's not much of a liar. He'll just be honest with him. I mean...
You can tell us in her head, and if Elocution wants to lie about it, she can. I think she has high charisma.
Let me think. No, I'll tell him. Listen, I don't know much about your magic touch here, but looking at this, I mean, based on what you told me, yeah, I think I know more about it than you. That's not like a challenge to your magic touch. I just think in this case, it might have failed you. Not everything is perfect.
Damn, what a statement.
So, my friend here wants to bargain with you, and I want the bargaining not to start at 6,000 because I can tell you more about it than what you know. But I'll tell you what I know about it. How does that sound?
So what was the deal that you're trying to make here?
So he said he would lower the price by 1,000 if Elocution purchased it and then used it and then told him how it worked. I said let the bargaining start at 1,000. Elocution can bargain more from there, but let the bargaining start at 5,000. So cut it by 1,000 immediately, and I'll just tell him what I know about it right now to sate his curiosity without needing to wait. And then, and then make it clear that that's the start of the bargaining. I mean that's on Elocution. From there, if Elocution wants to bargain further, but his curiosity is worth 1,000 gold. I mean, I can answer that right now.
They seem almost in disbelief that you would know what, using your insight prop, that's what you see. They seem almost like they're in disbelief, and Elocution's mind reading is only furthering that. How would they know? Even my magic touch does not know. This man's not a wizard. They said they hate wizards.
Well, do you want your curiosity sated or not?
It is tempting. What if they know something I don't? No, that's how you got robbed last time. I'm a little bit skeptical, if I'm being honest, that you would have something more powerful than my magic touch. Well, let me demonstrate what I can do with this. They go ahead and they get closer to you, Growl. Would you mind if I touched your shoulder for a second?
Well, I do mind. Lots of people paid to touch this.
No worries.
Wait, I want to intimidate them.
You want to intimidate them?
Yeah, I'm joking.
They instead go over to Diesel. May we shake hands for a second?
Yeah, sure.
They go ahead and they shake your hand. Your name.
Before, remember what I said earlier? As long as it's not pointed at me, I don't have a problem. So no funny business.
There's no funny business. It's a standard handshake.
Okay.
Please turn him into a chicken.
They go ahead and give a handshake on it. Your true name is Diesel.
Okay.
Note that nobody has, just to make sure, none of you have ever introduced yourselves to me up to this point. Such is the power of my magic touch.
I mean, are you sure
Does it
his
seem familiar at all to Miyako or no?
No, you've never heard of anything quite like this. You're sure that this is not some kind of magical ability. It's most likely supernatural. A blessing, perhaps? It's a little bit hard to narrow down the scope, because there's a lot of ways this person could have a touch like this. With your Arcana expertise, you know such an ability like this is surprisingly and exceedingly rare. Things with true names are usually pretty safeguarded about what their names are. This man has clearly wasted their potential only using it to, identify the names of items and nothing else.
Well, that is certainly impressive, and given that you clearly are gifted, surely your curiosity must be burning right now then.
It is, and so your offers are tempting, but you ask for too much of a discount. Well, I'm being generous. 4,500 for the gloves, final offer on it.
I'll look over the elocution.
Assuming you can give me more information about these runic capacitors.
I believe that I can.
They 4,500 is the final offer they seem to be making on the runic capacitor, and it seems that their thoughts, listening on their head elocution, are kind of reaching almost cementing on that too. If I want to make sure I don't get stolen from, I have to set a limit and stay there. At least that's what I saw in that textbook that one time.
Diesel's not looking to push the point too much because he doesn't want to make a scene in the city. So, I'll just look at elocution for their thoughts.
Where's our charm person when we need it?
Yeah.
Wait, 1 second, hold on. Where the heck is this thing? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's why I couldn't find it, because I did the thing where I put in the wrong spot with the image. Very well, then you have a deal. They provide over to you the Keep of the Malt thing first. And they provide over to you the runic capacitor.
Oh, I don't think we were looking at the Cave of the Month Bank. I think it was the comet stuff.
Oh, what's the comment step?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, that might have been it. My bad. Let me go ahead and change this to. I might just literally change this one to just a comment step, so I don't have to make another one. I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that. Give me a second. This will be quick. Yeah, because even like you should say that they're considering buying the staff. I thought that this was for the cape this whole time. Unless, am I deceiving myself? Have I?
I think it was
No,
just
yeah.
that happy one.
Elocution wants the runic capacitor and the staff.
Ah, my bad.
Also, just to be clear, Jamie, are you needing to borrow money from me for this, or no? Okay. I was because I remember you had the zappy gloves,
Loan
whatever they're
shark.
called. Loan shark implies that I care about getting it back. He doesn't actually care that much.
That's what loan shark would say.
It's a loan shark.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Give me a second. I have to type some things in.
You're not using the bracers anymore?
One moment.
One.
Kind of.
One.
One.
Goddamn Baracqua.
BRB.
There we go. And thus the comet staff has been acquired, but not the cape of the Malbec. That was my bad.
I will explain what I know about the runic capacitor, which may not be exactly what it does, but based on what he said earlier, I should definitely give him more information than what he knows.
Like the nitty gritty spell specifics about it, right?
Yeah, I mean, because I didn't know exactly what it did, but I had a pretty decent idea, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
And he honestly gave a pretty damn vague description. So, you know, whatever I know, I'll tell him. I mean, maybe, yeah, no, I mean, whatever I know, I'll tell him. Why not? Diesel is the reason to lie to him.
Yeah.
The deal has already been made.
Interesting. So that's how it was working the entire time. I thought it was just kind of honestly, at first I thought it was tapping into my life force to empower what I was trying to do.
Yeah, it's another reason why I don't always trust magic. There seems to be a lot of tapping the life force, to be honest.
Is that the truth?
You'd be surprised.
Wait, comet staff, it can only be made if the creature has already failed the saving throw. Like, or they're about to get hit. So you can't swap with them and make the saving throw.
Well, you could in the old version. I don't know if it's. Let me see.
Oh yeah, I think that was sorry, was let me get the. Let me just the text later. The intention is that you would take the save for them.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just like the language of even Bedacta was kind of. I think I messed it up and I just forgot to correct it. Yes, if a target makes a saving throw, you can take it in their stead.
Yes. Fortunately, I understood what it meant well enough that I had no problems using it. But yeah, that's how it worked then, at least.
Nameless would probably find this useful for their reactions
Damn, that's crazy.
if no one else wants it.
I'll fix up the language later.
He won't.
Oh no. Alright, so that's the main purchases here then. The shop owner is mostly just kind of tells you a little bit about some of the other common and uncommon items, and kind of talks a big game about some of them, even though they're not really that impressive.
And also, respectfully, I mean, surely you believe that I understand what these things can truly do. And honestly, before I go, I just want to say, I mean, I've seen a lot of magic-related stuff in my time, and in my hunt for wizardry, but I think you may be wasting your talents in a simple little shop like this. That magic touch, that as you call it, is actually quite impressive. You should be proud of it.
Oh, well, I'll think on that a little bit. Unfortunately, I think this is all it's good for. Is finding names of things so I can sell them accurately. Also really good if you ever have that situation where you like see somebody and they give you a hug and you don't remember their name. Magic touch.
That's funny. Hey, Akko, I have a question. How much does Arcana knowledge give you in terms of knowledge about I don't remember if I think it's devils. Whichever one where knowing the true name is actually really important.
It's really useful whenever you are dealing with Fae and devils. Because there are a lot of magic that they have that can be very impacted by knowing true names, or a lot of supernatural abilities.
Would Diesel know that just from Arcana knowledge, or is that something that you'd have to learn separately?
You would have to find out separately. You wouldn't know something's true name any other way.
No. I meant that is a thing. That
Diesel would know that.
Yeah. So I mean, I'll mention it to him. I mean, I'm sure there's some exotic hunters of the Fae and the devils that would have use for a skill like that. But anyway, that may be another adventure for you.
Well, I will take your words to heart. Maybe ask. I know some people. I may ask them a bit more about that. They do look like they are
Magic Man.
It's even as a creature service thoughts. Hunters, that sounds dangerous, but well, I'll see where my curiosity leads us.
Yeah, I will leave the magic shop. Sorry, magic shop.
Shop. And from there, you then begin comedically chasing after Ray and Sin flying through the sky. And the chase resumes. Before we can tell you about that story, though, we're going to have to tell you about this story. Hold on.
He's gonna cut back here, and it's just the guy's just dead.
Raiki's dead on the ground. Jira's their dragon storm's active.
Dead.
We were separately fighting and doing combat while y'all were doing all that.
That's
This
what
dude
a long pause
Went
was
for a
worth.
swim.
This dude's just in the water. His arms and legs start flowing away because they're made out of fucking sand.
Bakme has already headed off back into the city, I believe. I think they already left earlier last session, if I recall.
Yeah, I think he mentioned that. He was just like, alright, thanks, bro.
Wait,
I'm
have we
ahead
seen
of.
Bakme?
They kind of just went into the city while y'all were doing your thing, because they invited you to visit their like temple later when you get an opportunity, and that's it.
Oh shit, yeah, we should do that. I want to go talk to him. Anyway.
How is he doing back here? Is he chilling?
All right. Yeah, you see that like what is it, a few hours have passed as all that stuff has happened, and you see that they were coughing pretty badly. Valen was coughing pretty severely for a little bit right there, and like fits as dust was exiting out of her mouth several times. And you even saw kind of her form quaver for a second, but then they kind of like looked like they held it together. And for the past, and they've just kind of been having light conversation with you for the past bit of time, as they seem like they're in a lot better position. Huh. This has been one of the most uncomfortable experiences of my life, but I think it's calmed down. I think we're back to normal.
So that's... You've never had a fit like that before?
No. I mean, you know how if you've ever had a fever as a child, you generally know when things feel better or worse. It's kind of like that. I've never had it suddenly and spontaneously act up like that ever in all the years I've been afflicted with the mummy rot.
I see. Is that not something you should be concerned about then?
Oh, I'm sure it'll be okay. I mean, even if that were the case, then what is there to do? In the end, I believe I should still have several more years to go. Or at least 1 year, at the very least. I mean... that being said, I don't want to push the duration of it. The faster we gather the Azamar crystals, the faster it is that we can hopefully, solve this. And, then you can receive your true payout at the end.
Indeed.
Maybe pollen in the air. I don't think that harbor cities have pollen. Is that a thing around here? I feel like it's not. I mean, these flowers probably do.
Do these magical afflictions tend to act up after you've had them for some time, or is this just a mummy rot thing?
Well, it's been stable for a long time. I was able to get it stabilized, and so it has not advanced. At least very slowly. It started off at my hands, and now it's crept up to my shoulders.
Mm-hmm. How did you stabilize it?
Over when the rot initially happened, a high-ranking archmage there at the temple, over at this university, was able to set what you might call a curse-dampening magical effect on me, and it's remained ever since. I'm not actually sure that person was even a wizard, or what is it that what is it? Jojira, you're a sorcerer, I believe. Not a sorcerer either. Something about them stood out to me. But I couldn't quite pin my finger to it. I just accepted the generous offering they gave to me and then decided that I'm either going to pass away or I'm going to at least try doing something about it. And that's where we are now.
Do you know the name of this Archmage?
The name of the Archmage? No, they happened to be just passing by through the city at the time. I think they saw pity on me. It was a bad time in my life. I was out in the streets just lamenting my condition as everybody just kind of passed by and ignored me, just almost a literal child, just there, turning to dust before them. You know?
Do you know what they looked like? Perhaps if we were able to track them down in the future, it could help.
Yes, they were wearing almost like they go ahead and they point toward this tree that's right here, this kind of like hedge.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of looked like they were wearing a coat made out of hedge. Strange as they may sound. And then As for their, they were covered inside of almost like ornamental brown gold from head to toe. Black hair. Long, flowing.
Mm-hmm. Covered in hedge with ornamental brown gold.
It is strange, isn't it? Then again, I grew up here, and nothing seems strange when you grow up in an area like this. Like, all the things that I've seen, and it's beyond anything that we've ever seen inside of our short journeys together. That being said, I don't think I've gotten a chance to ask more about your... now that we finally had the time when I'm not working. What is it that keeps moving you forward, Reiki? You're not suffering in quite the same way I am.
Well, it's a curse of my blood, passed down through my family. I do not know where it has come from or how to cure it, so this talk of curse dampening was something I'd hoped to maybe learn more about.
Oh, that's so selfish of me. I've known about your blood curse for a while now, and I've never even thought we connected that might be an option. Well, as soon as we manage to gather the crystals, let's go ahead and make that our next mission, perhaps as a team? I know that you're all only contractually obligated to assist me with this, but, I've come to regard you quite fondly as more than just co-workers. So I'd like if we could, continue to work together in some capacity afterward.
I certainly would appreciate that.
They would ask Juror as well, kind of similarly, but I think that might be a little harder to do unless you can type really fast.
He's got it already. It's like
actually,
it's the Google Docs link.
Just to read off of it. It's a flow chart. Yeah, and Jojira, you've been like gradually becoming more powerful throughout the time that I've known you as well. Do you think that you're finally reaching the goals for yourself that you'd set? I don't think you're cursed in the same way the two of us are. Oh, I'm laughing about a curse. Well, do not think it has gone unnoticed. Everybody around is almost like talking good about you behind your back. They've noticed the changes. Your eyes even look a little different. Do you know that? I don't know if you've looked in much of a mirror lately. We haven't had one around us in a while.
He runs over the water. What exactly are you getting closer to, if you do not mind me asking?
I was gonna just say, I'm so glad I got this water effect happening. It looks cool.
Yeah.
You mean light effect? I can tell. I've looked through them all. I know your tricks, DM. I also use Foundry.
Look at that. It is a light effect.
I know your
strong.
tricks. Also, yeah, the other.
They just really went to say that and then they left.
I know all your tricks. Anyway, I'll be back in a little bit. Don't forget about me.
Oh my god, I just realized I could potentially do something.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's doing something.
He's about to kill us. It's over, lads.
I just realized something. That guy in the magic shop was actually a cop, and he learned your real name. Roll for initiative.
Hey, that guy could be useful in a pinch, you know?
Yeah.
Actually, that is that something Diesel was considered? Because they were going under a different pseudonym, right?
Yes, I believe. Oh fuck, what was it? I think it was NAFTA, right? NAFTA. I don't remember how to pronounce it.
Yeah, something like that.
It was another fuel related name. I just don't remember what it was.
Petrol, gasoline.
I think it was NAFTA though.
Ah, so you do plan to become a full-blown, distinguished dragon.
I'm trying to be a dragon.
That's a noble goal.
Unless is the
planning
real
on, like,
endgame boss.
Burning down villages or things like that. I heard tales of such things happening in my homeland.
What, dragons or villages burning down?
Villages burning down from dragons.
The dragons are good in Japan then.
Jojo is the endgame villain, they said.
Ah, good. I suppose you are more lightning-based anyway, so... be more electrifying destruction. But... you're one of my friends. I do not think you would stoop to such low levels.
I imagine this is about the time where they receive a telepathic message about people going to the saloon. They're like, by the way, we're chasing after Ray.
Oh, the venerable fairy Eri has gone missing?
Oh no, what are they up to? Actually, you know what? While we're about, I'm feeling well. Let's go ahead and join them over there. Be nice. While we're here in the city, we're not in a rush for supplies. The train won't leave for a few more days. I can grab supplies tomorrow.
Very well. Let's just hope that no bar fights break out.
Cut to a bar fight.
Hey, you watch your talk.
Oh my god. Diesels are in the middle of that, right?
I said
Diesel
I'm not
started it.
drinking.
Listen, you can take the bar at Diesel, but you can't take the bar fight out of him. I'm sorry.
Alright. Well, let me bring everybody over to the saloon.
Oh god, we're about to have a fucking brawl in the saloon. Hey, those are those fucking criminals! Get them!
Get 'em, boys.
No!
Yeah, in fact, as you are in fact heading over to the saloon, you do in fact see the one posters for you in different portions of the city as you're getting like about the area. Of course, you know the depictions of you are like wrong in different ways. Like for example, they made Lazuli's nose too big.
Those bastards.
Those bastards.
They made Lazuli a water genasi. This dude loves water. That's all we know about him.
They made Jorjiro look like a snake.
There wasn't one of me, I thought.
Oh yeah, you're right. There was they make Ray look like a snake.
Wait, why wasn't there one of Jojira?
We don't know.
Unclear.
Oh,
Because he's a bad guy, obviously.
interesting.
He's gonna turn on us in the saloon. He's been waiting for this whole time.
Wait, actually, what does our posters say? Like, what crimes did we commit again?
I
Let me
think
find-
Lazuli's is the longest. It was involved burning like arson and all sorts of shit.
Yeah, the things that you kind of see on the posters, for different people, they involve different things. There's things that say, like, illegal excavation of protected archaeological sites, evading the authorities, public indecency, public intoxication, public loitering, trespassing on private property, destruction of historical artifacts, catcalling, smuggling of contraband across city lines, tampering with evidence of a crime scene, mild arson, and jaywalking. As you say that, Growl, you look over at your description, your poster. Your poster is one that says catcalling on it.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
Wait. So is there still a poster of Caro or no?
No, there was no poster of Caro at all.
What is it say for
Sad.
Reiki?
Killed off my crime.
What are Reiki's crimes?
Oh, true.
Oh, Reiki's crimes? Reiki's crimes looks like they say out of them,
Oh god.
tampering with evidence of a crime scene, and evading the authorities.
No, that's not too bad. I was half expecting murder.
Wait, but who was like heckling? What they call it?
Growl asking the important questions.
I need to know. I don't have a memory of this.
Elocution, yours has on it public loitering, trespassing on private properties, smuggling of contraband, and also jaywalking.
I'm innocent. I've done nothing.
Your poster also has stuff on it, right? Snake licking and all.
Oh wait, yeah. What is Sin's a new character? What does Sin say?
Sin says,
It's just synonyms for theft.
yeah, there's this illegal excavation, evading authorities, trespassing, smuggling, and tampering.
It's just be like robbery, larceny, shoplifting, burglary.
Every type of crime imaginable, every type of thievery crime is on there.
Robin Hoodery.
Intonation is back. As
Do I have
everybody kind of arrived at the saloon at the same time. Oh, well. That's convenient that we all got here at once.
These things tend to work out, I find.
What is this person?
Getting in and looking about the bar, you see that it's like fairly lively. It's pretty popular right now. That person you see right there looks like this, minus spear. 1 second.
What the?
Wait,
Nobody seems surprised by the way this person looks.
Yo,
Pickaxe.
yo.
Like the antithesis of sin.
It's true.
That is in fact a plasmoid.
It's a plasma boy.
Is that
The
from?
fuck is a plasmoid?
Is that from
Is this a
Spelljammer?
new race?
They're slime people.
Doesn't look that slimy.
You also take a good look. You look over here and you see a beholder wearing cowboy hats.
Oh my god!
So awesome.
I love it.
He's beautiful.
I love him.
Invisible.
This guy's got a blue border and everyone else is red. Sus.
A blue border. What?
Yeah.
Wait, who has a blue border?
This
I
guy.
have this guy. He does.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. What the fuck?
He's a destined ally.
Huh? I
Recruit
don't
a
see a
whole
boot.
unit!
I don't see I don't see a boot border around him.
Where's
No,
the
if you
board?
if you hover over them,
Mouse
it's a
over
blue
him.
square instead of red square.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, everyone else is a red square.
This like
Look, it's back to being red.
No.
No!
We took too many turns to get there.
Yeah.
It turned evil.
Didn't get the flags.
Oh,
The plasmoid appears to be eating some chicken.
Okay, I'll go hang out at this table. There's an
Oh, God.
there's an empty chair over here.
When it
Fuck.
eats the chicken, is its body like translucent? Can we see the chicken go through it?
Yes, you do actually.
What?
But they're not chewing it. They just kind of like they gotta just place it, you know, in little chunks at a
oh
time.
my god, they're like nameless. You just put it inside of them.
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
Yeah, and you just kind of see it. It just floats around, and then it just kind of gets digested over time.
Ugh.
No chewing.
Hey, do you
Why,
own the
why are
golem?
we like antagonizing this poor random slime person that wants to live their life?
I've done nothing of the sort. I've literally just done
Literally
an
not
action.
antagonizing anyone. I don't know what you're talking about.
You okay? Both of you just walked up to them and stared at them as they ate. I would
They
feel
can't see me.
antagonized.
It's fine.
Hi.
Stealth.
Hmm.
I'm
I'll
not
do a
staring.
stealth check if I have to.
Growl wants a drink. Give it to me. No.
Okay, in order. Ray, what are you saying to the plasmoid?
Hey, do you own the golem?
Oh, that golem that's there in this city. That one?
Yeah, the hula one.
Yeah! It's very cool. The person who has the golem, there, that guy over there. They go and point over here.
Cool. Thank you.
By the way, do you know how to make rockets?
Rockets.
Give him the codes. Give him the code.
What's a rocket?
It's like big device that sends you into space. Just boom from the ground. As they say.
Is space the astral plane in this world, or is it different?
Is not space not just space?
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know because the guidebook has some weird shit happening. So I don't know if it's the same thing.
What is your response to them, Ray? You're having trouble getting a read on them because they have no face.
Diesel will eye Ray and make sure she's not up to something.
Have you tried growing wing?
You didn't know? Did you see the expression the password has right here? That same expression. That's like really that one. That's the expression they're giving you right now.
Well, if I hear anything about rockets, I'll be sure to tell you.
Good. Growl over at the bar over there. Hey, you look like a new face in town. What will be?
Give me a ale, whatever you have.
You got it. There's a little eye tentacles. Go ahead, reach over to give you some ale, and there it goes. So what brings you to Tashaluda?
Huh? Could you?
What brings you here to Tashaluda?
Oh, no reason. We're just tourists.
There's a good place to be if you're a tourist. One of the liveliest taverns here, and I'm the owner. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I like your hat.
Thank you. Every single one of the
That's plural.
eyes,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, sorry.
every single eye tips off at their hat at you.
Oh, I want one.
I keep some extras. Hold on, it's a little souvenir. I keep them around.
Oh my god, yes, please, thank you.
Yeah, they reach below the counter and they do actually give you a little hat.
Absolutely. Alright, I'll cheers to that.
Wait, right? Why did Ray's token change?
Perhaps.
Hack.
This is a disguise, obviously.
This is this in my this is the more mischievous side of Ray's character.
Of
Oh my
course.
god.
It's airy.
Exactly.
I'd like to pickpocket a random page.
Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Let's see.
As you're trying to pickpocket this person over here, you see that the owner the glares over at you. Hey, keep your hands to yourself.
Aw, heck.
I mean, it is a beholder after all.
What? I don't know what that means. What do beholders do?
He has many eyes.
It means they behold you to the rules. There we go. Easy.
Also,
Thanks.
beholders have like absurd passive perception, like ridiculous. So I would not be surprised if Dude just sees you.
I'm a Google a stat block.
Many eyes. Wouldn't y'all want to have multiple eyes? That seems useful in mine.
Okay. I've thought about this. I think the craziest thing would be, imagine if you could see like the same way you could hear. So like if someone's on like a hallway outside a door, you can like hear it and kind of pinpoint the sound, but you know, roughly from that hallway. Imagine if you could like look through a doorway and like see, you know, like reverberations of the hallway through looking through the door. Wouldn't that be like so fucking insane? Do you guys know what I'm saying? That's what I want to be able to do.
Trying to picture that.
Right, like you can't
Move it,
picture
Kodak.
it. You know what I mean? Like it's not possible to picture it.
Wild.
I like how these two are just kind of in their corner, just watching everybody's tomfoolery. No, four actually. Four.
Turn the fucking tab.
Yeah, he's standing outside brooding.
He's just looking in through the door like it's a fucking Thanksgiving
Go
dinner
now.
and he's locked outside.
I mean, I'm turning this size. Well, I guess the rules the same size too. You forgot my bird. What the fuck, Aqua?
Why would you have a bird with you in the city, like in a tavern?
It's
my
big.
It's his comfort.
This poor fucking patron over here.
He's literally drinking two giant motherfuckers of No,
No,
Vinny.
the bird ate him.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
It kind of looks like now that the patron's face is part of the bird. Hold on, I gotta show that again.
Yeah. No,
Easy.
I like when you do that.
Yeah, I thought.
I'm trying to make it happen.
We've upgraded Nick's bird, Fog.
What do you mean upgrade?
That's an upgrade. I don't know how to tell you this.
I mean, if you don't consider that an upgrade, you're racist.
What?
+1 feet.
Oh, let's go. There he is.
Wow, that's so perfect.
That's beautiful.
Art.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I know which bird things you're talking about. I got stuck on that stage for a long time. I remember as a kid. Sorry, give me a second. I'm just slightly adjusting it up. Okay, there we go. All right. It looks so funny to me. Returning back over to where the commotion is, though. You do notice that Sin, that one of the eyes is constantly keeping an eye on you now, though, like one of their eyes. So y'all here as a group?
Sort of. We came in on the train. That came in, well, whenever the train came in. However long ago that was, is what Diesel knows.
Hey, drinks to that, my man. Do you also gonna join your buddy over here? Down something?
Not anything alcoholic for me currently. I'll go easy. I'll just have some water for now. But
Margin orange juice?
Yeah, so there was a couple things that happened recently. As my friend here has just said, so it's been a rough few days, but I'm trying not to just drink my cares away.
I'm drinking for him. And for Carol.
Imagine how confused these people would be. It's like,
Nah, that's understandable. You want some orange juice? I got some over here, freshly squeezed.
Sure.
Alright, I got you. Here you go. Cheers.
Cheers. I do have a question. Are there any games of chance going on in this tavern? Is that common? I see some people at the tables, but I don't know if they're friendly games or gambling or the like.
I'm not quite a game of chance. Billiard's pretty popular here with the table back there. That being said, I do have kind of a game of chance going on right now. See?
Oh.
You see that man that's over there in the corner? They're pointing over to the plasmoid.
Yeah.
Alright. So, I got a bet going on. See, this lunatic, this utter madman. Well, let me just show you. They go ahead, they reach over here, and there's like a little kind of like where people put up postings for different things. They go ahead and reach over, pull one off, and lay it in front of you. Just look at this, and tell me what you think about it. On here it shows. By the way, there's some wanted posters of all of you up there too. But
it's fine. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, of course.
Small deal. They go ahead and they on this posting, looking for people who know how to build a rocket and attempting to get to the moon. Will pay handsomely. Have blueprints ready, but don't have the technical expertise. May need help acquiring metal. What you think?
Game a chance.
See, what I got going on is I got a bet with a friend of mine. I think this man is so committed. They're going to do it. I think that by the end of the year, this man's actually going to launch a rocket.
Do you think they'll get
My friend? Yeah, I think they're going to try. I don't know if they're going to succeed. I'm just betting that they're going to try. They're actually going to find somebody crazy enough to fund this insane scheme of theirs. That's what I think.
We should fund them, clearly.
I'm looking at them, and I mean, is there a pot going? Can I join that?
Oh yeah, we got a good pot going on. See, if you join me in thinking they can do it, you can win big also, because right now the pot's about 30,000 gold pieces big.
What are the odds for your side of the? Or what are the odds? Like, what are you talking, like 10 to 1 or? What?
Right now I'm like, it's only me and a few other people I've been able to convince to my side. It's currently 2 to 98.
2 to 98. I mean, I'm looking at him. He seems like a convincing enough guy. In a year? Yeah, I mean, I'll join you in that. In honor of my brother, I'll toss in 100 on your side of the pot.
All right, you got it, man. Thank you for that. Let me put it in the box. They go and open up like a storage thing with their one of their eyes. As another eye goes, pastes 100 gold pieces in, while another eye unlocks the box. It's like they're multitasking at the same time with everything.
I absolutely do not believe in him, but I will also join your side. There's also crazy odds.
All right, you're all endearing me.
Yeah.
I got 3 hearts, and you're making all of them warm.
So the reason I'm so interested in the game, my late brother, you see. So I remember the last time I was in a tavern, he bet with someone that he could put a loaded gun to his head and shoot it, and it wouldn't hurt him.
No
And
way.
he shot himself.
No.
And yeah, and so I found him passed out on the floor of the tavern, and oh man, it was bad. I was just trying to get him a sandwich. Like, that's all I was trying to do. And he was just on the floor of the tavern. I don't know, man. He loved crazy games of chance. I'm totally in on this one.
Your brother sounds like a fun person. Tell him to swing by sometime.
Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, I wish I could, but Diesel does not want to broach that topic too much.
Dude, I said he was dead.
Wait, did Growl say that?
Yeah, I did. Girl has an attack. Sorry.
Oh, apologies. Well, cheers to your brother up wherever they are. I'm sure they're in a place where they can play as many games as they want.
My man probably did not go up.
I mean,
He went sideways at that.
I mean that place he's in now. I don't know if they like to bed there. I'm pretty shitty there, full of demons and shit. I mean, I'm not saying that he's in hell. I'm just saying there's demons.
Yeah, I'm more of a dice game kind of man myself, so I might poke around at some of the games, and I don't know about billiards over there, but if there's a game of chance going on involving dice, I might try and join in.
Well, we don't usually have big groups, just small little people trying to play occasionally. As you hear like a little cheer from over here, you see that this man and what looks like a young girl are playing like a little game with each other. As the girl like is taunting the man about something with words like "beat you again." Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. Y'all new, you said? If you haven't already, if you're looking around for like landmarks, there's like a little guide. They give you like a little brochure with things that show like the highest point to get a good view of the city. Just very generic touristy stuff. And then also, and if you haven't already, there's a golem near the harbor.
We
near
saw
the train
the golem
station.
earlier. I gave him a fist bump. That guy's great.
Yeah, I love that thing. That man right there, actually, they're the guy who they're the man who owns the golem, as it were. I don't really know how it works. Yeah.
Well,
Hey, Shamir!
Manager, so I'll probably go after I finish my juice here. I'll probably go say hi to them.
Shamir, they fist bumped your golem. I think that one's new. you see that man, Shamir, their name appears to be, kind of like lightly smile back as they continue their game.
Weird. I want to speak to that guy too, but first, and I'd like to take out a little bag and just unload hundreds of platinum pieces and just say, how many of these will you take for your side?
Ooh. That's a lot of money you got right there.
Just to check, this here's on the side of Dude'll make it to the moon, right?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. I have 587 platinum, which will let all of it fall to the table. Or onto the counter.
What the fuck?
So what, like 60,000 about?
I thought it was 6,000.
6,000. It's
about
6,000.
Okay.
So much money. Oh wait, 6,000. Never mind.
Okay. Phew. That's a little more reasonable. I mean, look, we're going to shoot for the moon as long as they're shooting for the moon. That's all I'm saying.
So you can take all of this.
Yes, I can. In fact, place that in the pot, and I'm going to rub it in everyone's faces that some of us believe in this man.
Cool. I'll take back one piece. Like, I'm going to keep this for sentimental reasons. Put it back in the pot, back in the bag.
They go ahead and they place it along. The chest is now the little chest that has all the money is overflowing, but it seems securely locked as they place it back underneath.
What is this, by the way?
Yes.
We'll fly towards it.
I think it was like the skull of a sea creature I found off the coast one day. Well, I didn't find it. I found it like in somebody's shop. Bought it. Thought it looked good. Matches aren't the core.
Is it a dragon?
They look at it. I don't know I've never seen a dragon, but I don't think so. A Jujira from across, like all the way across the bar. You look at that skull. That's not a dragon.
Jojiro walks up and just zaps everyone in the bars to check. Make sure.
Just to find out.
Hey, what proficiency would you need to help build a rocket?
A lot.
Alright. But for provisions for a rocket, you would need basically a lot of different things going on. Some metallurgy going on. You would need some amount of alchemy to get the chemicals just right. You need to procure all the things, and then you would also need, I want to say, which one is it? The tool that lets you map the directions.
Navigators, cartographers.
Navigators?
Yeah, navigators. Navigators for like getting the orientation right, and there's a lot going on, and not to mention the proficiencies in the knowledge required, even, and how to acquire that knowledge in the first place, and a whole bunch of other stuff. It is it would require a lot of different things, is what the bait and gist of that is.
So, I mean, Echo's background is like she's from the future, and she dabbles in like the time.
Really?
Yeah, she is.
The fuck?
I literally said this at the beginning.
I don't remember.
Can we grab some of her knowledge back at Candlekeep and use it to assist here?
Sure. That being said, I'm from the future too, and I don't know how to build a rocket.
Yeah, but if the reason why she ended up here was because she was building stuff that was fucking with temporal space and shit, I'm assuming she would have that knowledge.
I don't think so. I don't.
Time machines are not the same thing, though.
Yeah, it's not exactly rocket science.
Yeah,
Out
it's
of-
not
She
exactly.
probably has the best chance of offering
Yeah.
something useful.
Well, I still think regardless, it'd be like you would need a collective of many people, just like with real life rockets, to really have any solid shot at making one.
So you're saying we should do it? Got it.
Or maybe she would know the people, I don't know, who could make rockets. Don't know.
I don't know if there's anyone in this universe that would probably know. I don't know. If Echo can get back to her time, maybe.
Yeah, just gotta, instead of building a rocket, to build a rocket, first you need to build a time machine.
Yeah, easy.
Do we even know why he wants to make a rocket?
He wants to go to the moon. That's a good enough reason.
Oh, but sure.
So, can I get like a receipt for that? An IOU, deposit?
Yeah, they did print some and give you them. They do have they have them like marked in some way.
Wait, what is Ray's fake name here?
That was Airy.
Good question. Ray. There we go. It can be Ray.
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 Oh
What
yeah,
we
do
got-
we have
Re.
backwards names? Oh,
Yeah.
oh lord. Alright, so let's go talk to that guy then.
Oh yeah.
So,
You approach the person who was identified as Shamir.
Crazy.
Hello, hope you enjoyed the golem.
what's up with the golem?
Indeed.
Where did you find
It's
that
a-
thing?
It's a fascinating tale. Pesh, sorry, you're gonna have to hear this one again. Oh, it's okay. I like hearing about it. This person here has been identified as Pesh. Pesh, here's my daughter. They weren't with me when it happened, though. Let me paint a picture for you. They go on to describe this a little bit. Hold on. Let me make something.
I'm gonna telepathically communicate to our benefactor down here that this conversation may be of interest to them.
To Valen?
Yes.
You go ahead and you go telepathically. I'm a bit more wanted than the rest of you. I'll keep some distance, but keep me informed telepathically. Thanks again, elocution. Well, see, a while ago, I was out in the desert with my son. We were out exploring and getting some information. Just about some landscaping that somebody wanted to see. A sandstorm had recently passed through the area, and we wanted to investigate how everything looked. And that's when we saw it. 1 second. In the desert, there, hidden among some of the sand, we found a golem resting on the side of a wall. It was partially covered. I was afraid, but my son was insistent in their curiosity and approached it. And when the golem raised its arm down, I thought my son was going to, they were going to pass away. But instead, the golem just shook it. We came to find that this golem that we found here inside of the desert was unlike anything we'd ever seen, the most powerful magic we've ever witnessed. It knows, it can understand what we're saying, it can respond back, it's almost like a real person. And there also seems to be something inside of its chest. I don't know if you've noticed a blue spot there, but it glows brightly at times.
Have I noticed a blue spot there?
Let me check something. You noticed it? It did like lightly glow at times. But like there was no rhyme or reason to when it would go. Just kind of perpetually, just every now and then it glowed.
Gotcha.
Now this is very interesting because the golem, I managed to load it up onto a train and get it over here. I was surprised the cargo was allowed, but the conductor there at the time seemed to be fairly accommodating. I think they said something like, let me see if I can imitate what they sound like. Oh, just put that there on the train, as long as it fits, it's good enough.
Does that imitation sound like a voice that we've heard before?
And
It sounds like
it is.
literally
Okay.
the-
Yeah, is it the one?
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
So, bringing the golem over, I just kind of leave it over there at the side because it's become quite a popular attraction, and I believe we should rename it. Pesh, what did you name it again? Dad? Its name is Golem. But like, is that they named it?
That is an awful name, Ray will exclaim.
You're awful.
Wrong. I am good. Thank you. I have proof. Well, non-visible proof, but it's still proof.
Yes. Now, here's my theory. I've been trying to understand more about the golem. My theory is that there is something there in its chest that may be related to the way that it's working right now. You do actually get a telepathic notice inside of your head, Diesel, I imagine that you're breathing some of this.
Yep.
This aligns with something. While I was resting, I managed to find that there was an Ozomar crystal here inside of the city. I couldn't narrow down its location, but I didn't want to work yet. But this seems like a lead. Shamir continues on. Unfortunately, I think it's probably best if some things are simply left unsure. With your insight proficiency, you do notice that Shamir doesn't seem like they're being... They seem like they're not as okay with this as they seem.
Interesting.
Yes, I imagine that going and opening up the chest of Golem would probably make your daughter here very distraught, if I imagine.
Yeah, we're not taking apart the golem.
Does that seem to be? Does that seem to be? Does that seem to be like? If I can get a read on him, what he was concerned about was what his daughter was thinking.
Yes, you do see an expression on her face that's like, you understand me. So, that's the story behind the golem. I enjoyed. It almost feels like I'm a local celebrity.
Yes, I've been told many times, "Oh, go talk to the owner." I mean, I was just giving it a fist bump earlier, and I don't know. It's very interesting nonetheless.
Pash, for their part, Ray, they're going to go up to you. Hey, do you want to play billiards?
What's billiards?
Oh, I'll show you.
Okay, but he'll sort of wave her arms to the group as if she's not sure what's going on.
Pesh will teach you the rules while kind of emphasizing, it's okay, I'm not very good at this game.
I'm back.
Billiards is like pool, right?
Yes. It's the exact same game.
Ray will pick up the pool cue.
Oh no.
Relative to her, the size of her, and go, are you joking, lady? How is this going to work?
Oh, I'm sorry, do you need a smaller stick?
Ray squints at her. No, I'm fine. And Ray's gonna cast Enlarge on herself.
Base.
As you're about to start casting, you get a notification inside your head telepathically. This is not the time to try and cast any magic. Stay inconspicuous. Magic is not common in this city.
Oh my god. Ray doesn't care.
God. But... You know what? Give me 1 second.
Diesel will call over to the bartender and ask if there's alternate size for the pool cues.
Yeah, I got you. And he reaches down and grab a smaller cue stick. This one, as Ray receives this one, is actually too small for them.
Fantastic.
Is there like a middle-sized stick?
Oh, sorry, those are the only sizes we got.
Within a Goldilocks over here. What the hell?
I mean,
Ray will lift up Ray will put down, or will not take the small stick. She'll pick up the one of the regular size sticks, lift it up, and then just go, ow, 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 my arms hurt. It's so much. I guess I can't play.
what if I held the stick for you and you ratatouille me?
Ratatouille.
That is a verb now, yeah.
In fact, yeah, you have good arms. You can play in my place. I'll direct the strategy. I am very good at that, after all.
Sure. Is that okay?
Is that
Little
acceptable
girl?
with you, Miss Pesh lady?
Why do you keep calling me a lady?
Is elocution okay? What the fuck?
What?
Elocution.
Where?
The avatar.
That's not elocution, that's intonation.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh shit, you got
Like,
look at you scared.
Oh, is it the warped colours one?
It's pretty scary.
Where are they? Oh, I see. Oh wait, is this the sun? Is this the sun, or wait?
Wait, so are you going to attempt a ratatouille?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. It's okay. I'm not very good at this game anyway, so. Go ahead and make a roll a d20 to see how you do. Growl.
Just a D20.
Bro,
And you can add your wisdom, dexterity, or intelligence to that. Which one would you like to add?
fucking pool
My
hustler.
wisdom. Why did I beat that anyway?
Yeah, it's an absolute blowout. Like, you, break the billards, and they just basically shoot each one in quick succession, one after the other, with, no pause between them.
Oh my god.
I'm not very good at this. I
Well, I think I
swear.
got conned by a little girl. Wait,
Oh,
which way
it's
was
just
that?
beginner's luck, I swear.
Yeah.
Ray, what's the strat?
Tag in someone who's good at this game.
Who's good at this game?
Yeah, what are busy,
Important question: Do
Mm.
pool cues count as a pole arm?
no, they do not count as
Oh my god, yeah, this
Damn.
is over.
Oh my god, Lakusha, you're so scary.
my new
Lakeisha's
technique for breaking the billiard balls, I just do a flurry with the pool cue.
I fight for my friends.
Pool?
Oh my god.
Yes, would you like to give it a shot to it?
Sure, let's see what I get. A D20, just flat D20, right?
And then add your,
God, Dex.
Oh, add my
Oh.
dex. 25.
There's no
Wait, you
close
said
matches.
Dex? I thought you said wisdom.
wisdom, dex, or
Oh,
intelligence.
Wisdom. Yeah.
Oh, well, my Dex would definitely beat that. Come on, +8. Oh no, wait, that's only +4. Sorry, I'm wrong.
Alright, they put up a pretty solid attempt, but Sin, you do manage to beat them out, even though it seemed like it was kind of close at the beginning. Alright, 2 out of 3.
Beat her ass, I whisper to Sin.
Ooh,
Ooh, tough competition. Ooh.
it's coming
wait a
down to the
second.
dex. Wait, that's with the +5.
Yeah.
Oh. L.
It's another decisive blowout. You managed to pocket 2 balls while to get every single one of theirs afterward. You just had a little bit of beginner's luck. It's okay.
One more. Let's see.
We got conned.
Oh shit!
Oh my. Ah!
Oh, wait a
No.
second.
What a choke!
Alright. The spot, at first, Sin, it looks like you're making a little bit of headway. You both keep on barely missing it, but eventually they manage to pretty decisively trounce you at the end.
Oh, damn.
They got that crazy dex, or wisdom, or intelligence.
Yeah, they have a +7 at least. Holy shit. Wait, how
Over
did I
here.
win the first one.
You
You got 25, they hit.
And they rolled a 5.
Oh, I thought they rolled a nat 20. Okay.
No,
No,
no, no.
that,
No,
that
that
was
was
against.
me.
Yeah, that was against Growl.
Yeah, that was against a gravel.
Shamir and Shamir's still talking to you, Diesel. Your friends seem like they're fun people. My daughter enjoys playing that with others.
Yes, fun is a word used to describe them. That's yes.
This guy went from like, oh, they seem fun, to that response. He's like, eyeing us all suspiciously. Why the hell do you respond like that?
No, I don't know. It's I'm just glad it's not too rowdy in here.
You hear inside of your head, Diesel. Not that it's probably not time to work, but see if you can find out any more information about that stone in the golem's chest. If it is an Ozamar crystal, we may want to consider that possibility.
Yeah. So I understood earlier that you talking about the stone in the golem's chest, and obviously your daughter is insistent on it. But what more do you know about it? I mean, have you done any research into it?
Oh, just a light amount. I don't really know how I would be able to look more into it, but you identified it correctly. I can't. That should be so sad if I did something wrong and looked into what's in the golem.
Do you think that crystal is what's, making it, but powering it, I guess is the right word?
Well, if it is a crystal in there, it wouldn't surprise me if that's the case. That being said, I am wondering... why? Where? It arrived after the sandstorm. It's like it went with it. It's so puzzling to me.
Yes, I mean, that is very strange. I've never seen something glow as brightly as that, especially in the middle of a slab of rock almost. It's incredible, even.
Right? It's fascinating. They do tell you a bit more about just their regular livelihood after that. As the topic shifts, they start just talking about their they mostly tend to sheep, and then the outskirts of the city, but they head into the city for contractual work occasionally, like scouting outside in the desert.
I will prompt Val and see if there's any specific questions, since I believe she knows more about these crystals than I do, and maybe as the conversation, drifts, just dropping a question here and there. Maybe she knows more than I do.
Oh, it's okay. I think that's all I wanted to know. I figure it might be useful to all of you.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I'll just make small talk while they're getting trashed and billiards over there.
Who is the next competitor? Intonation, were you also going for it?
Girl was gonna break one in half out of anger.
Hey, you paying for that?
I don't care.
Like, I like it, but that's still destruction of property.
About that getting too rowdy in here, that's what I mean. I mean, a fun bunch though, you are not wrong.
Jojiro, as you're musing about these things, Valen will be like, Jojiro, can we have a word for a second?
I'll also toss our bartender friend here 5 gold for the broken pool cue.
Valen will request you outside, Jojiro. They reach over into their robe, as it were, and they go ahead and they hand you out what appears to be a bunch of papers. Looking at these papers, you recognize that these Jojira are what do you call them? The contracts that all of you had signed, or presumably had signed. Your character signed them for your work here. Consider that your obligations are finalized. And these are all the notes that I have as well for everything. Just like that. It's been a very fun experience to have been with all of you all this time. As you do see that, it doesn't take your insight expertise to see that it looks like their face is starting to completely turn to dust.
Oh.
No, we didn't say that.
I did consider all of you my friends, and I hope that you all managed to find what you're looking for. As they crumple into dust right in front of you, into a pile right there.
Read it!
Oh.
Right.
As all of you are playing billiards over there, you can see the usual signs as Pesh continues laughing and playing and getting another victory on somebody. That everything begins to dim down.
Damn.
That was depressing.
I see.
No, Jojo, they didn't return with you.
You got a keen mind?
Unless you scrambled to try and like look through them, unless you have keen mind, yes, you wouldn't have had too much opportunity to really look through any of them, as everything dimmed down like seconds after Valen dissipated into dust.
I mean,
So, why are we back here?
Yeah, what happened? I was winning.
I was waiting for my meal to be ordered.
yeah, I think we got the bad ending.
It doesn't seem like anything. Oh,
What happened?
were they assassinated or something else?
Who? What? Huh? I knew it was that little girl. Huh?
So their affliction got the better of them in the end.
Oh.
That's concerning.
Well, I guess it looks like their affliction sped up substantially when they reached, I keep wanting to say Taurasha, but it's not Taurasha. Tashluda.
Tashluda.
Fucking Diablo.
Arcana expertise? Yeah, that's so suddenly exponentially accelerated out of nowhere, Jajura. That's really, really strange.
Damn, we're never gonna see how that rocket turns out.
Yeah.
Shame.
Wait, if
Wait.
we replay, does that mean you guys just lose all the gold you put in?
Probably.
Nice.
I checked my platinum money bag.
Wait, you have your receipt, don't you?
Yeah, that's right. I should have my receipt. I presume.
You look into non-magical things, you have them there or not with you. Your platinum pieces, however, are also missing.
My sandwich! That's the
No.
Didn't even get to eat it. The ground, distraught that you are about that. Very distraught you are. You're, kind of like, you look over at the cover of the book momentarily, and with your ethereal sight, you feel like you see something on the book. Like little wisps and tendrils on it. And then, you blink a little bit, and they're gone.
Oh, I think I just saw something really bad on this book.
Oh.
Gotcha.
As that's a reasonable cliffhanger to end off the session.
Oh
Damn.
no, what do we do?
That son of a bitch robbed me.
It was Aqua, he knew.
Was it Rob? You gave it to me of your own volition.
And then my receipt went missing. Sus.
Yeah, the
Please
beholder.
don't, nah.
The beholder's
It's the
actually
government.
the big bad guy. That was actually the beholder's lair effect. The whole town is just their
my
lair.
God. Oh no, we got tricked. Wait, do I have my cowboy hat?
No, your little cowboy hat did not survive the transition back.
Oh.
Sad.
Do we want to go back to an earlier chapter? To go back to Tashluda earlier?
I mean, we can't go
We
back to
can.
earlier.
We can't
I can.
because
We
the
went as fast
train-
as we did, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah, the train only came on a set day.
Surely we go
Why
back.
would we need the train?
Surely we go back to chapter 1 and just bum rush
How
into this
we-
sandstorm.
Isn't it like really far?
I can teleport us there.
Oh, okay. Well, you should start
Really?
with that.
Wait, how can you teleport us there?
There's a spell that I have that lets me teleport people.
Oh.
Is it called teleport?
Don't we have like way more than 8 people, like 8 entities?
I'm not using teleport. I'm using
Oh.
a different spell. Because like teleport
Okay.
is a 7th level spell, so I'm not a high enough level for that.
What spell are you using?
He ain't telling us shit.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
it's a secret.
The dragon spell.
I
Okay, if it
am
can
kind
take
of with...
all of us, then I guess.
I mean,
But why? But we don't know why they.
Russ knows my secret, so I'll tell Russ what spell.
Shit, poggies.
Okay,
Yeah, we wanna
I
level up.
I think what Raiki said may be important though, because obviously from what he was saying, the sandstorm has something to do with it. And last time the sandstorm went through, we huddled up under a rock and sat there and used a dead body for cover.
Shana.
That was a good time.
Yeah. We all sat there and cowered while Yukishana died, and maybe we need to find something. Maybe the purple worms are the answer. Who knows? What if like the
Wait, what
inside
if
the purple worms
Yuki-Shana
are
actually
the
got...
rock?
Did Yuki-Shana get mummy rot?
Yukishana got turned into paper,
Yeah,
which
but
is a
is
better
that how
fate
mummy
than whatever
rot...
the
Is
hell
that how
happened
it's...
to Kero.
Is that how
Sad.
mummy rot, like, starts?
I don't think so.
No,
think
I don't think it's
Yeah.
related.
she was just.
I think it was just to do with the book.
Yeah, I think it was just you died in the book.
Yeah.
You died in
Something
real life.
happened.
Yeah.
No, I did not. I got enamel papered in real life.
It was just a side effect from
I
dying.
want to go to the 586 platinum chapter. But yeah, if we do go back to an earlier chapter of the Canopic being, I think the sandstorm is probably our best bet. Like, if there's something, you know, if there's something in the sandstorm that has to do with these crystals, and these crystals are the answer, well, there we go. Maybe we have to brave the purple worms.
There are places in Tashluda we didn't get to investigate. For example, we didn't investigate the Golem much. We didn't investigate the Sheriff's Office or the University.
Or the monk dude.
Oh yeah, we didn't go fucking to Wok May and do his monk bullshit.
Also, like, we've got a lot more. Or I've got access to various divination spells and such, so we can always, like, use one of those to be like, where are these Azuma crystals?
Or we could go to boat time and get a bad ending there, so we just add a bad ending in every single book we've started.
True, actually.
Oh my god.
What?
One of
Okay.
those
What
games.
if we battened in boat time with to rebuild the maroon ship again? That honestly, I don't want to do that.
We'd be so much better at it now, though.
That is true. I actually do have expertise in everything required to build a boat, so I'd be way better at it.
I mean, we also have an apparatus of polish as well. Like, we could use as a boat, I presume.
That's right. We do have the sub. We do have a literal submarine.
What? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. We really got that and said, yeah, let's never go back.
We should go back to chapter 1 of the maroon ship. Quickly paint the whole boat red with the shield icons, and then just like brave the Kraken.
True. We could take it.
Yeah.
Bro, what is it gonna do to our boat when it has the shield icons on it?
That's
Like,
true.
Kill it. Like it in the first chapter.
Sure, we did kill it, yeah. That's why I was dead. There's no other explanation.
Yeah, definitely.
We woke up on the not dragon turtles back for fun.